Hi, if you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand drip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Not like me. I'm like dragging my feet this morning. But good morning, everybody. What's good? How's everyone doing? This is like part 2 of to see if the sneakers app actually freaking works this morning, but we'll see what happens, I guess, huh? This morning we got those. I forgot that we had the Air Max 95s. Absolutely, I totally forgot that. Like, we have the Air Max 95s, the Volt. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the date. Yeah, the Volt. Yeah, the Volt colorway, like the neon yellows. And then we have the blue tints too. Like, we have a lot of stuff. And we got the Jaws and the KD stuff. So we got a good amount of stuff this morning. What up, everybody? Casanova Kane in the building. P Finesse, Huck, Jojo Dancer. What up, man? Jay in the building. What's good? Joe Flo John in the building. What's good? Yeah, you like that, dude? Shout my boy Flo John in the building. Joe in the building, Mr. Sheridan. Drew in the building, what's good? Rap, you got you an energy drink? Yes, I do have one. I'm so super tired this morning. Black Shinobi, what up, dude? Good morning. Sneakers out worked fine yesterday on that shock drop. Absolutely. What up, Rami Chase Jackson in the building? What's good? Town Legend Brian, what's good? Chris Montgomery, what up? Scott G, Francisco, what up, dude? So sick. I completely missed the shock drop. Fire Fleet says, yeah, I feel you, man. It was like an actual shock drop yesterday. J Bay's in the building. What's good? GG's in the building. Marcel, Sprook, Johnny. What up, dude? Zellerfeld. W's going out. W's are still going out. They tweeted yes. No, they. How? They posted yesterday that they said all winners have been notified. I guess I have to, let me double check then. Winners are still going out for the Zealot. I swore, bro. I seen like a bunch of people, or not a bunch of people. I saw them post yesterday on Instagram. They already announced the winners. But like the thing is, like, they didn't even like post like the equal. They didn't have any winners unless it. Hold on, let me double check here real quick. Now I gotta look. Yeah, they didn't even post any dubs. There's 0 W's on their Discord. What up, Drex? Lionheart, Braveheart in the building. What's good? What's good? Orlando, Lace Collector. Good morning. You hit on the shock drop? I did hit on the shock drop. Troy, what up, man? Good morning. But it was for somebody else. I ended up hitting for somebody else. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. They didn't even freaking. There was like 0 winners. I think I won. My wife is so hyped, Mars says. Equal L's emails is all. I got my L email. I didn't, bro. At least you got an email. I didn't even get an email. I got 0 emails for that. That's what a real shock drop should be. Yeah, facts. We're definitely gonna recap that for sure this morning. What up, Black Shinobi? Good morning. Orlando in the building. What's good? Gerald, Stone Cold Dawn in the building. What's good? Good morning. Jamal in the building. What's good? DH. What's good? All right, am I keeping your? No, it was for somebody else. Yeah, I'm like checking my emails and my junk mail just in case if I missed something. Corey, what up, man? New way of doing raffles, I heard. Joe says I got my L's at 6:15 this morning. Yeah, it must have. It got to be an L because if I didn't get an like email like right away, I feel like if you didn't get an email right away, that means it's an L. But I just seen like maybe like 2 people hit, dude. There was not many dubs, which I figured that like there was not going to be too many just because like Air Max 1000s in general are just dumb limited, bro. Just dumb limited. So it's all good though. I was surprised to see I hit on the Nigos Levi yesterday from Alma Manir. I got an alert from FedEx saying my order has been shipped. Had no clue I hit. You didn't check your bank account? You didn't realize that there was money missing? Too legit in the building. What's good? It's just Rue in the building. What's good? Hitman in the building. What's good? What shock drop? So what shock drop yesterday was the Air Max 90s Grateful Deads. I say this. First thing is foremost, let me go ahead and bring this up real quick with this Air Max shock drop to show you exactly what we're talking about. And this was like a true shock drop. Like 0 blogs were aware of this until the actual time of the shoe. Like no one knew about it. Like I saw the ping from Eldon monitors and I was just like, I had to like double take on it. I'm just like, did we really? I was like, is a shock drop? And then I saw Grateful Dead, so I clicked it right away. And then I end up sharing it on Discord as fast as I can, bro. I share that shit as fast. Like, I actually shared it before I actually went in there. You know, before, what's it called? Before I even went for a size. And, like, I was pending for a little bit. And then all of a sudden, I got them. So, everyone hit on those. I swore DH says, yeah, I don't know what the stock numbers were. But I'm just curious to why, honestly, to why they did it. But at the same time, like I truly think that that Nike is really preparing to kick off like just the holiday season, man. I honestly think so. Like this is a way to like tell everybody, hey, like we still exist. Here's a nice little shock drop. We got more coming, basically. I feel like that was more of a wake-up call by Nike. I got a quick W, George says. WR, you made sure we all ate. WR says, absolutely, man. I saw an alert from Eldon and Sneakers Twitter and Discord. Scott G says, there you go. What time the shock drop? What time was it? The time of the shock drop yesterday was... Dude, I don't remember what time that went live. Does anybody remember what time it went live? I think it went live... Man, I don't remember, man. I don't recall what time it went live. If anybody remembers what time it went live yesterday, feel free to let me know in the chat and let everybody know. I totally forgot what time it was. It was just during the day. It was like completely random. And you normally hear like blogs saying, hey, get ready. You're going to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, Vince says 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. PST. So yeah, just a random time during the day. And also like what I've noticed is that like no blogs posted it until the actual time of the release. Like nobody knew. So this was like literally a true shock drop. Like an actual true shock drop. And which is fine, you know, because I know some people, I mean, a good amount of people actually missed it. I mean, listen, it's been slow, right, chat? Like it's been really, really slow in the last like couple weeks. And I feel like so many people, and I've told you guys, that fell off paying attention to sneakers because there's nothing happening. So like the fact that they just like threw this curveball and dropped them at a random time was like no one knew that was gonna happen, bro. So, but I truly think there's more to come. I don't know what else they got in in stored for everybody, but I truly think that we're probably gonna get more shock drops and more surprises in the next couple days. I truly think so, because I told you guys that like Complex Con is just around the corner. Like Billionaire Boys Club, they just announced they're dropping a sneaker as well. Like there's so many brands that are dropping a sneaker at Complex Con. So like I'm assuming that Nike and Jordan brand got something up their sleeve that I told Jumperman Chris yesterday, because I had a conversation with him yesterday, and I told him, I was like, hey man, like the one shoe that I feel like if Jordan brand and Nike was to push and to shock drop, if I would to guess, would be the Rare Air Jordan 11s. What a bread and butter. I truly think they're gonna drop that. I think they will, but I could be wrong. But I just feel like since they're dropping the City Pack early at Complex Con, and they push back the Rare Air Jordan 11s not till like the beginning of November, I feel like they're trying to build up hype with that shoe. Like that is a perfect way to do it. I truly think that's what they're gonna do. I mean, look what they did with the Rare Air 4s, man. They were trying to hype it up by dropping them at the grand opening out here in Vegas on a Jdsports store, and then that kind of grabbed a lot of people's attention about the gold lettering stuff on the tongue, and then they come to find out they just had a ton of freaking stock on the shoe. And I truly think that they're going to do the same thing with the Rare Air 11s, and I feel like there's going to be a ton of stock on that shoe too. So I think Jordan Brand's got something up their sleeve, man. Did you see Undefeated announced they're dropping their Air Max 95s at Complex? I did not. See what I mean is that like there's also not only that sneakers are dropping at Complex Con, there's been a ton of freaking last minute announcements that, hey, like we're going to drop a sneaker. Like Billionaire Boys Club, they announced that shit last minute. They announced it yesterday. Where is the where did that post come from? Do you have the post that it says that they're dropping the Air Max 95s at Complex Con? Have you seen the Travis on sneakers? I haven't. Rafi, do you think sneakers will drop the Grateful Deads, or do they get rid of their stock? That's a good question. I truthfully, honestly, I think that was like most of their stock. I could be wrong though, but like just because I seen a good amount of people that hit on the Grateful Deads, so I just feel like that was like majority of the stock that they dropped. I think that could be it. I'd go to the Complex Con IG page. Okay, let me see. Complex Con IG page. See, they announced. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, this is the Air Max 95 Big Bubbles. Air Max 95 Big Bubbles will be available early release exclusively at Complex Con. Unless there's a different post.
Emoji. Saluting face emoji. Saluting face emoji. Saluting face emoji. At Roffy.
Shout out to my boy Wilson for the 7-month re-up, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Deli Venom for the 17-month re-up.
Morning Raph,
and big ups to you, my guy. Shout out to my boy
emoji.
Deli Venom in the freaking building. What up, my guy? Shout out my boy Deli Venom, and thank you so much. And Wilson, thank you guys so much for the re-up. Appreciate your guys' constant support here at the Collection family, man. Appreciate y'all for real. Sorry, I wasn't even showing it. Air Max 95 big bubbles. I think this is Atmos, bro. I don't think this is undefeated. Travis is loaded on Sneakers app in Taiwan region and dropping on November 1st. What? Where? Where did you say they're dropping? Man, there's so much going on. I haven't paying attention, bro. I don't know what country that is on the Sneakers app here. I don't know which one it is. I see Zion's. I could try Japan, or I could try Japan or China. Let me see. Let's see. Why don't I see it, bro? I don't really see it. Good morning, 1980 Soul. What up, man? Good morning. IC in the building. What's good, my guy? What up? Yeah, I'm not seeing which one. I don't think they don't even have that option here by changing the map. I'm like going to like multiple one that has like English on it, so I know what it says, but like I'm not really seeing it. I see. What up, man? Between 21st and the video on my app, Sauce Money says. Smash that like. What up, Tito Kicks? What up, man? Good morning. Now you got me curious, bro. You got me curious, dude. Let me see. Did you message me with that? Oh, it does show it. But it doesn't obviously show it if you like choose a different country though. November 1st. What up, Rahus? What up, man? Good morning. Good morning, Raph. What up, Rojo Vision, man? Good morning. Yeah, I'm like going through all this just in case if I missed it. But the screenshot that you sent me, is that the Nike Sneakers app? I don't know. It doesn't really look like it. It is loaded. Like I see what you sent me, but like that doesn't even low-key look like Sneakers app. EA loaded already? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that here shortly. Yeah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I do not see it. Yeah, April Fools got me all worked up with it, dude. Because I wanted to bring it up here on the stream if that was the case, but I don't really see it. But it's weird how it says November 1st because like I thought the shoe was supposed to drop on November 8th. But like, I mean, who freaking knows, man? Who honestly knows? All right, Complex Sneaker, first time since 2017. 2017 undefeated returns to Complex Con with an early release of the Air Max 95 collab and exclusively apparel collab for at Complex Con. So Air Max 95. So they didn't post it on the Complex Con Instagram. They posted on Complex Sneakers. Oh yeah, it was a collaborated post anyways. So wow, they're dropping these. I don't really care for this, man. I don't really care for the shoe. So it is on Sneakers app, yo, says the Sneaker Addict. What up, man? Good morning. We need anyone tank market on them Travis's. It's on my Soul Retriever and Sauce Money. Okay. So maybe on the app's just not loaded up on Sneakers app yet. But if they're saying the first of the month, I guess that makes sense. Rafi, did you see the Eric Costin's Nike SB come out in November 1st at skate shops? I did see that. I honestly thought that the Air Max 95 Eric Costins were going to drop on a later date. I didn't think it was going to be that soon. So Hellstar dropping a shoe. Yeah, Hellstar's dropping a shoe. Obviously, Undefeated is dropping a sneaker. I mean, Billionaires Boy Club is dropping a sneaker. J-Tip is dropping a sneaker. Jordan Brand is dropping those 11s. Like, there's so many stuff that's dropping, chat. So many stuff that's dropping at ComplexCon, bro. So many stuff. And that's why I've been telling you guys, like, be prepared that Nike is about to do something this Saturday. Whether if it's going to be a sneaker stash or a sneakers pass, they're dropping some stuff this weekend, man. And I think it's really going to kick off the holiday season. Dewan Husband, what up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. A full review of the upcoming Hellstar Adidas Superstar. So this is the Hellstar Adidas that some people were kind of talking about, that they're dropping exclusively at ComplexCon. Not sure if anybody really cares about this sneaker specifically, but this is a collab that Adidas is doing with Hellstar, and they're dropping this at ComplexCon this weekend. So there's so many stuff, bro. So many stuff dropping. Ravi, grab a banner, Voodoo's, please. Size 9.5. Also, help you grab a pair. I need to grab myself a pair, my friend. I need a Hellstar. I need the Hellstar's bad. Drex says probably a sneakers pass for ComplexCon. Maybe this is the shoe that, you know, a good amount of people that want them. But like, I mean, these are okay. I'm not a crazy shell toe type of guy, you know. But yeah, you can listen to it. No volume, no music. It's all good. Does he talk?
That's my favorite part, bro. The Jeremy Scott tribute had to do the flames coming off. What's going on, y'all? It's Hellstar Shiny here. Out of the shoe. One of my favorite touches.
Yeah, I'm not crazy for this. I know some people will be. So, are you vlogging this weekend? I will be vlogging this weekend. So, yeah, the lines, bro, the lines out there this year, I don't know how they're going to be this year, but I just know that, like, it's going to be pretty crazy. Like, the lines, regardless, I still think it's going to be pretty long, just depending on what you're trying to get. So, are you watching the versus eliminated at ComplexCon on Saturday? Probably. I'll be there, man. So, I think I'm only going day one. I don't think I'm going both days. I have a basketball game on Sunday. So, I could go after I wanted to, because my game starts at like 8 o'clock. Still expensive. I rock that brand heavy. That's why I want them. Shell toe is like the Air Jordan 1 collab with everyone, Atomic says. Yeah, I guess so. Probably because it's easy to make. Did you see the flames? Hard pass, Scott G says. Yeah, I'm not like crazy for it. I think it's cool. I'm sure some people are gonna want this shoe. And I just know last year Hellstar's line was, because the thing is, last year was like just a bunch of Travis collabs. That's why. And like every single booth had Travis collabs, like t-shirts, like jackets and all that fun stuff. Like it was Hellstar, Spider, everything. Everybody was like in line for all that stuff. So, Rafi the Ref, Loud Pack says, I hope it's not the $500. I don't know. They don't really announce exactly what the retail is going to be for some of these shoes. So, saw your highlights on IG Raf. Rafi Boogies Orlando says, yeah, I never really bring my camera to the pickup games, but I was like, I decided to just bring it just because I'm bringing it on Sunday as well. So I was like, all right, I might as well film this pickup. They gave the gloves with the Infinity Archive 17s or LeBron 40s. Can't remember which one. Retail is pretty high. No, I don't know what the retail is going to be. I don't. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of last minute stuff is starting to pop up before the weekend kicks off. But all I got to tell you guys, since I understand that like it's been slow this month, just know it's going to start to pick up, man. It's going to start to pick up, chat. So just be prepared, dude. There's a lot of stuff dropping. And obviously with the Voodoos coming up, I just feel like Nike is very, 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 very smart when it comes down to when it comes down to these type of drops, man. They're very smart, dude. It's like literally that shock drop threw everybody off, man. Like it threw me off. Like I was so confused yesterday. I was like, bro, did we just really get a shock drop? There was no how'd you guys feel about that shock drop though? Let me know. How'd you guys feel about that? And I truly think that was like all the stock. Like, I truly think that was like most of the stock that they dropped yesterday. Because like the amount of W's that I've seen on the Grateful Deads, like that was a lot of W's yesterday. I'm not saying that everybody hit, but like there was a good amount of people that hit, man. Shoot up on the OG Voodoos. I don't know, man. Appreciate it. The notification, Raph, of course. Yeah, I know you guys are asking about the Voodoos. We'll definitely get into it because I have a lot of comments when it comes down to that shoe. So we'll definitely get into that here shortly. So many W's, man. I missed it. I didn't hit, but it was dope. A true shock drop, Tooth says. What up, Piglet? Good morning. I didn't even receive a notification. I don't think you really receive a notification from Sneakers app if it went live. I don't think I did either. Like I just saw it from Eldon, and then I pressed the link, and I was like, "Oh shoot, it is a shock drop." So, Voodoo's raffle, Rafi, please. Piglet says, "Kingly, have you seen Razak?" What up, Diego? Good morning. But anyways, okay, this popped up yesterday. Exclusive access is coming. I don't know when. Okay, mind you guys, I told you all this is that like exclusive access is going to happen with the Air Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. The fact that the shoe is dropping next week, Wednesday, I don't know when this is going to go down. It could go down Thursday and Friday. I mean, the thing is the 3s EA, I think the last day for the EA is going to be today, and we could see maybe Thursday and Friday that we could see the Voodoos EA pop up after. I don't think it's going to be today just because we have the 3s EA happening. The EA for the 3s, since the 3s are dropping on Saturday, we got one more EA that's going to go live here in 6 minutes, which is probably a pre-order, and then maybe we could probably see, right, EA for the Voodoos, maybe Thursday and Friday. I don't know. Maybe. That's just a guess. Okay? That's just a guess. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I've been telling you guys in the beginning of the week, since the Voodoos do drop on a Wednesday, to be paying attention to Jdsports and Finish Line because, you know, you just never know. Right? I mean, you never know, bro. You never know. That's why you have to pay attention all this week to see exactly what's going to go down with these Voodoos so you guys don't miss out on it. I would hate for you guys to miss out on an exclusive access on the Voodoos. And I told you guys this, that I told you no one's really paying attention to sneakers right now. But the fact that we just had a shock drop yesterday, that kind of woke some people up, bro. I struck out on sneakers, but Unknown Grails sent the link in Rami's Discord and got a W. There we go. Hit that like button on the way in. So my mom says, facts, bro. My app doesn't say EA for the Voodoos, only the 3s. Yeah, for some reason, it only shows it on desktop. So, it only shows it on desktop. It probably doesn't show on the app. So when it comes down to EA, there's going to be 2 different EAs maybe for the Voodoos. Probably in store and probably a pre-order. But today is going to be most likely the pre-order for the Air Jordan 3s because they drop on Saturday. And then we'll see if we get an in-store. I really do hope we get an in-store EA. Like some people are saying, oh, Raph, there's not going to be an EA on the ones. Come on, bro. Like there has to be an EA for these ones, man. And look, the symbol's there. So probably need an update the app, Alexa says. Haven't been locked in for the last 2 weeks, then boom, shock drop. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Some people are going to come back to the sneaker game realizing they're pretty freaking what's it called? They're going to be rookies again, dude. Because they're going to be forgetting how to cop sneakers. So, access for the 3s out already, Atomic says. Is it really? I thought it's going to go live in like 4 minutes. So, will there be a first come, first serve on Wednesday? Orlando says. Most likely, dude. Most likely, my friend. Yo, Raph, thanks for the link yesterday. I got a shock drop yesterday because of you, Jonathan. Hey, man, I try my best to, help a good amount of people out. I'm glad that there was a good amount of people that actually hit through the shared link that I had yesterday. So I'm glad that you were able to hit. Happy holidays. May we all get the shoes you want. Good luck, Real One says. Is that on the website or on the app? It doesn't show EA. This is on the website. If anybody's asking why you don't see it on the app, because they normally show it on desktop, not on the app for some reason. I'll say I switched up on the Air Max SBs. They're actually really, really nice, Lod Pack says. which is fine, man. Sometimes you change your mind once you see them in hand. I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. Like, sometimes you end up seeing a certain shoe in hand and you're just like, you know what? These are a lot better in person versus what I've been seeing on the internet. So, what shock drop Just Chillin' says? It was the Air Max 90s Grateful Deads. Yo, Rami, do you have this? Do you have the screenshot of the shock drop? Like, I can't find it on Twitter for some reason. Like, just a screenshot. Like, if you could send it to me on Twitter, if that's cool. If anybody could find one, so I could show how it looked like. As Travis doing the backward swoosh on the Retro 3. They haven't announced a Jordan 3, Travis. DJ, what up, man? Buenos dias. Or is it could be a lot worse when you see them in hand also. Yeah, it could go both ways, bro. It could go both ways. Like, it's either that you don't like them in hand, right? And then it's just like, oh, dude, these are better in pictures. I just ordered a shoe off JD so that I can get a points hopefully in time to use for the Zions. I think the Zions are going to cost like 1,500 points for you to redeem them. I think it's going to cost you like 1,500 points, bruh. Most likely. Yesterday, Air Max 90s and Air Max 1000s, King Leo says. Stock on the 95s today, Rav says. Let me double check here real quick. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff on my list to talk about this morning, and there's just so much stuff since things got pushed back to like one more day. Air Max 95. What the heck is up with those stock numbers? Bruh. Stock numbers on Air Max 95s are like 1,200 pairs. Thank you, Rami. I appreciate that. 1,200, bro. What the hell? Anyways, this was the shock drop yesterday. Air Max 90s. But let me know how you guys like these? You guys like these Air Max 90s? Let me know in the chat. Copper drop, man. Copper drop. Dude, 1,200. I'll show you guys the breakdown. I'm not trying to ignore you guys to the ones that I was asking. Just let me bring it up real quick. And then, yeah, 1,266 pairs for the Air Max 1000s. This is a woman's exclusive, by the way. Dude, that's it, dude. That's all you get. That's a rip-off, bro. Straight rip-off. Drop, cop. Okay. Threes are up, but who cares? Jay Ortiz says. For the collection purposes only. I need to pass on these, Mar says. I personally love them, Shane says. What up, Shane? Too much going on, pass. Grown room shoes. RIP to who sold early, Pedro says. For what? For these? 2 days ago, everyone would say cop, Atomic says. Why do you say that? Trey Miner, what up, man? Wonder who copped the wrong size, Loudpack says. You guys can keep those Air Jordan 4s, Kingwin says. Boo Pass, Marquis says. The shoe looks like it has pretty good detailing on it, in my personal opinion. You know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, man. Like, I think it's a cool shoe. I think it's a dope shoe. I bet your quality is really, really good. So, pass on them, Sauce Money says. Would have copped to flip, though, Savage says. I don't know how much they're going for. I'm assuming this is probably going to go for a lot. It's a Grateful Dead, right? They're cool, but Air Max 90s is my least favorite out of the Air Max 1 lineup. It's interesting that they did it on an Air Max 90, since like I would thought with like a big push for Air Max 95s, you would honestly assume that they would probably have dropped a Grateful Dead Air Max 95 instead of a 90. Loudpack, thank you so much for the 10-month re-up. Drippy Hippie, thank you so much, Loudpack, for the 10-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I copped the wrong size, 10.5. If anyone copped 11, let's trade. Anyone have a pair of 11.5? These Air Max 90s self-expressions are mid. Don't care about resale. Keep being told what to wear, Kingwin says. Grateful Dad shoes. Barely over retails. I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of glad that there was a good amount of W's out there for the shoe, and especially the fact that, because you got to think about it, man. Like, for this specific shoe, like, I don't know. It's either that you love it or hate it, but I think these are cool. I don't mind the colorway. I love the detailing on it. Some of the stuff that gets added on, some of the accessories are pretty cool too. So like, I could understand why people wouldn't want it either. You know, it's not a shoe that you wear every day. A lot of you doing I said cop the other day, and now the resale dropped at $500 bucks. Now y'all pass, and Clown says, Tooth says, hey man, listen, people might just pass because they don't need them. You know, but I'm sure a bunch of people saw like shock drop and probably folded. You know, Secret Sauce cooked yesterday. Everyone hit, dude. Everybody in the internet hit, bro. Everybody in the internet hit, bro. You must my kicks. I'm assuming you're in Secret Sauce. Don't get me wrong, they cool, just not for me. Sauce Money says. But I'll tell you what you didn't cook. Yeah, I'll tell you what you didn't cook. You didn't cook out on the brick by bricks because everything got freaking clipped. And they told that, and Secret Sauce told you that it was gonna drop again, and ain't nothing happening. So good for you. Secret Sauce literally ruined it. Secret Sauce and like what? Who was other Endurance? Didn't they ruin it for? They ruined that entire drop. And they were so proud of it. I do think it's definitely a collector's piece. I don't feel like I'd get so much wear to them unless I'm at a festival or something, Savage says. Extra laces with these, King Leo says. What up, Raph? A little late to the stream. What are we talking about and what I missed? Well, yesterday you missed on the shock drop. You know? Any rumors on any shock drop this week, Greeny says? Not that I heard of, man. Not that I heard of, man. Jesse, what up? By the way, update on Buddy. I didn't have to take him to the vet. He was fine when he took a number 2 yesterday, by the way, chat. I gave him his like his old food that I was already, what's it called? His old diet, and he was fine. Don't throw shade, Raph. You better than that, Paulo says. What do you mean? That's not throwing shade. It's just facts. There's like a difference between throwing shade versus saying facts, bro. And plus, I've already talked to the people that were in the member. Like, dude, you got to realize Secret Sauce is at like every single SneakerCon event. And I've talked to the people that are in there that kind of run that Discord. And I said, you guys are the reason why everything, you got everyone pissed off because no one couldn't hit because you guys ruined it for everybody else. Like, I said it to them. Like, they ain't throwing shade. There's no such thing as throwing shade if it's facts. All right? That's all I'm saying. Right? I mean, you're paying like what? For some of these like groups, you're paying like $30, $40, $50 for a group where like, you know what I mean? Like you get early access on some stuff, but like how many type of early accesses do you get throughout the entire year that you're paying for a monthly subscription at a cook group, unless you are like cooking up Pokemon? That's what I'm assuming. But like other than that, like, I mean, you're spending $40 a month to what? To try to hit on a GR? I'm just saying. I'm not. I mean that's throwing shade. Okay, that's throwing shade, bro. That's throwing shade. But I'm just saying in general for like cook groups, in general, if you're paying like a monthly subscription, like what is there to cook? I mean, the only thing I'm assuming, because a lot of like resellers are cooking up Pokemon cards. That's all I could think of. But other than that, like GRs, like that's all I'm saying. If it's facts, wouldn't be throwing light, not shade, as in shining light on the obvious, Rob the Beard says. Well, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I just feel better. After a number 2, Raf Johnson says. Rafi's checking the Rafi checking the weather, Paulo says. They have the tiers. I think it goes up to 300. Yeah, like I don't know. I just I don't understand, but it's okay. The cook groups is cooking you, Mr. Milk Tea says. Yeah, I mean, why they put them files on all over the shoe SMH? The only ones cooking is the owner of the groups from subscriptions. I mean, it's not. I mean, they're obviously making money off their cook groups, which is fine. You know, I'm not throwing shade at people that are making their money at the end of the day, but I'm just saying in general, it's just an opinion, right? There are way more items to make money in them than you know. Cook groups hardly even do shoes now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would assume that like cook groups right now, they're literally throwing like they're literally cooking up Pokemon cards. I would assume that's like the number one seller for, I feel like, for cook groups. I'm ready for Unheard Of's drop this weekend. I'm gonna try and go to Friends and Family event Thursday. Shane says. He says the cook group is cooking you, Mr. Milk Tea says. How's listen, there's no such thing as a like listen, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying you know, pointing out my opinion about it, and that's it. There's nothing against secret sauce, right? If you're in secret sauce, like, good for you. Like, it's your money at the end of the day. Like, but I mean, I'm just saying, because they reached out to me to promote their Discord group. So, yeah. Dave Chappelle, Silky Johnson would say, hey, let's let it simmer. Huck for the 3-month re-up. Missed the shop job. Got the job 3 is Halloween. Shout my boy Huck
emoji.
for the 3-month re-up. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Huck. Thank you. Most peeps in paid groups aren't cooking but paying the owner, King Win says. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, you know how like for instance, like when some YouTubers or like sneaker resellers will ask you like how to get like shoes in bulk, like, you literally just got to know somebody. Like, there's no really a secret of it. Like, you just got to know somebody, especially in like certain cook groups. Like, they probably know certain people that could probably get in bulk, and you gotta pay the price. That's it. Cash is king, boys. What time is EA on Finish Line Jdsports? I think EA is already live for the 3s. I don't know exactly when the Voodoos are gonna go live, bro. I don't know when the Voodoos are gonna go live, man. I truly do not know. Okay, I don't know when that's gonna be. It's either could be tomorrow, Friday, or I'm assuming Monday or Tuesday. It's got to be one of those 2 days. It's either Thursday or Friday for the Voodoos, or Monday and Tuesday. So you got to know a Foot Locker manager, Deli Venom says. I don't know how that operation would work, though. You know, Rafi asked me if I'm going for the New Balance, the new Action Bronson New Balances. Yup. Cleveland, are you going for the Action Bronson New Balances? I think you are, bro, because you said so. I am not going for the Action New Balances. I am not going for the Action Bronson New Balances, my friend. James Carl, what up, man? Good morning, Raph. What up, James? How are you, my friend? Action Bronson raffle goes live at 10 a.m. Eastern time, Rami says. Yeah, I'm good. Maybe for some of you guys that want them, but I am not huge on yeah, I'm not huge on the Action Bronson stuff, man. Just not. So, you got to know the train schedule, Tito says. Yeah, I guess so. You know someone that knows someone for sure, or a train connect. Too legit says. It's funny now that the whole like situation with Cool Kicks happened. Everyone's like just going to assume that, you know, shit is stolen, you know, which, I mean, I guess, you know, people are going to troll on the internet and whatnot about it just because, like, you know, you see, you know, a lot of people that have like, you know, hundreds of pairs on a certain shoe. It's like, all right, well, we're just going to assume it's stolen. But it's like, you know, people are going to troll on the internet, man. Action collab busted after the first 4 drops, RPK says. Buying shoes for a fat YouTube rapper is crazy work, AJ says. I can tell you cook groups are not going after Action Bronsons. Well, obviously, that's the whole point of a cook group, is that they go for things that are reselling. That's it. You don't mess with the Raf? I don't, bro. You need to know the CSX worker, Deli Venom says. Yeah, it's not what you know. It's definitely who you know. Like, seriously. That's just how it is, dude. It's not what you know, bro. It's who you know. That's like literally Like, the secret of how to get bulk sneakers. Sniper Kick should just tell his viewers that's literally how it goes. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Now they have one. King Leo says, easy cop, not mad. Cleveland says, yeah, I mean, if you're a true New Balance fan, anybody a true New Balance fan in here? Anybody? Where's all my New Balance fans in here? Anybody like a true New Balance fan in here? Anybody? Anybody a true New Balance fan? It's who you know in most cases, from the shoes to the job opportunities. That's all Shane says. Absolutely, man. There's no gimmicks. It's literally just like straightforward. It's like literally who you know by like networking. That's it. That's all you have to do is by networking. It's like you meet people and then, you know, like, love New Balance is me. Okay. It's the networking is so crazy, Loud Pack. Love New Balance. What up, Carlos? What up, man? Yes, sir. Okay. So we got a good amount of people that are huge New Balance fans in here, which there you guys go. If anybody's going for the Action Bronsons today, so all my true New Balance guys in here. Yeah, you have to build relationships with people in companies over time. Trey Miner says, absolutely, man. A6 is better, Aries says. 1906 Rs are my favorite sneakers. Connections will get you far in life. For real, for real. It really does, man. Baltimore New Balance all day, Ryan Fitzgerald says. Wearing my kit New Balances today. There you go, my guy. Well, I'm assuming that Action Bronson is going to be, what, an equal raffle? Maybe just a regular raffle that they do on their website? That's what I'm assuming, right? I swear I wore New Balance more than any other brand. Oh, well, that's good. You know, because, like, at the end of the day, you know, people are going to want shoes that are very, very comfortable. I totally understand that. Like, all right, Raph, you know, I'm getting older. I want some, you know, comfortable sneakers. And why not, you know? Because New Balances are very comfortable. You got to pay to play. Money talks. You got to line the pockets. Killer Kick says, Action Bronson talking smack about Jordan Brand. Dude, the thing is, any other brand's going to talk smack about Jordan Brand, man. Because at the end of the day, Jordan Brand and Nike is always going to be on top. It doesn't matter, dude. Nike and Jordan are always going to be on top, dude. They really are. They're releasing, because the thing is, think about it. For an average sneakerhead that is a huge fan of, like, I'm not saying that everybody is buying, I'm not saying that nobody's buying New Balances, like regular New Balances, like non-collabs, but let's be real here. Like, when New Balances are talked about, it's only because it is a collab. New Balance lovers, thank all of y'all that went back to what y'all actually want instead of leeching base. Well, that's not fair though, base. That's not fair, because I'm sure there's plenty of people in here that literally not even leached from the brand, but just bought because they were curious of if it was comfortable, and then people were just a big fan of it, you know. Right? Like, at some point I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of people in here that didn't realize how good New Balance sneakers were until they actually gave it a shot. I'm sure, you know. You feel me? Like, but I could say also is that, like, think about it, man. Like, there may be some people in here that only picking and choosing certain, like, New Balance collabs or certain New Balance, you know, sneakers, just because, like, I mean, the collabs are pretty expensive. Like, what? The last Action Bronson sneaker, wasn't it like $250? I mean, that's an expensive shoe. You feel me? So, like, even when the Action Bronson came out, like, I think that was like, was that the beginning of October when that happened, or the end of September? So, y'all about New Balance weren't classic styles. I mean, dude, base, like, you don't really have to be a true fan in order to wear New Balances. Like, if you don't have any classics, like, and people just got into the whole New Balance wave just like maybe a couple years back, I mean, it's shoes, you know? Like, that's just like saying a kid is like, oh, my ultimate grail is a Travis Scott Jordan 1 High. Well, yeah, because he probably just got into the sneaker game because the kid is like 12, you know? Like, he wouldn't know like what the classics were back in the day with Jordan 11s, 12, 13s, you know, Jordan 3s, you feel me? Like, just the OG colorways, you know, versus someone that's getting into New Balances where, like, you know what? I like these Action Bronsons. You know, I like these, you know, Joe Freshgood New Balances or these Salehis. You feel me? Like, some people weren't around wearing classic New Balances back in the day, bro. Maybe some people just got into it this year or, you know, the last couple years. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like buying anything in Jordan saying you're a fan but have zero bread 11s. It's like buying a Mexican Jordans saying you a fan but zero bread. What? It's like buying Mexican Jordans saying you a fan but have zero breads and 11s. I mean, why does it really matter, bro? I mean, if they like the shoe, they like the shoe. Like, I don't know. It's not like, listen, bro, it's not like that certain person is like reselling it or saying like, oh, I'm going to resell this sneaker, because that shoe don't even go for anything. Like, you're talking about the Air Jordan 3, the Mexicos. You talking about those? Like, you feel me? Like, at least the person that is wanting the sneaker is going to wear the shoe, you know? Because I feel like most people that are buying like New Balances now are probably towing it. They're not probably flipping that, you know? That's my personal opinion, bro. Because like, I feel like New Balances right now, any New Balances that drop, I don't know what the resale market is, but I'm assuming there's no resale on it. So, like, for instance, like the last New Balances that dropped, like, that didn't have no resale, but people were buying it. Would you call them fake fans if they're actually towing it? But the thing is, I get it. Base Maryland is very passionate for the brand. Like, he's a huge New Balance fan. He's been around the, you know, brand for apparently for a very, very long time. And I get it. But like, base, like, you have to understand that there's like new sneakerheads every day. You know, someone could probably buy their very first New Balances today and be like, you know what? I like these new Action Bronsons. Would you consider them as like a true fan? Probably not, because it's their first ones, but they might be a fan after today, you know? So, not even allowed to like new things these days, Vin says. Yeah, I mean, you know, people are obviously going to call you either a bandwagon or saying like, oh, you're not a true sneakerhead because you only have like the recent drops. Like, you know, you get comments like that, but like, you have to understand that there's new sneakerheads that are born every single day, man. Like, I'm sure someone's probably going for New Balance for the very first time today. Imagine just buying something because you like it. What up, bro? What's dropping today? I just joined the live. What up, Quinn? What up, man? Today we got the Jaw 3s dropping. We got those dropping. We got the Air Max 95s dropping. There's 2 of them dropping today. So I don't mind that. Like, truthfully, you know, I really don't mind that. You know, so. I did get my first pair of Asics though. The Cup 2. Now they're reselling for $400. Ryan Fitzgerald says. Then go get the Coco News. That serious. Morning, Raph. I got the Air Max 90 shock drop yesterday. Is it limited? I don't know if they were limited because there was a good amount of people that actually copped. I don't know. I know I had a couple people hit me up asking like what the stock numbers were for the Air Max 90s. Grateful Dads. I don't know what they were. It's on Nike and Jordan brand have the worst customer service. Their drops all over the place. Prices are a joke, but still get the most sales. PJ says. New Balance, if you talk about any models above triple digits, you're definitely new to the New Balance. And I don't really, bro, I barely know any of the New Balance numbers, bro. I barely know any of the numbers. Like, I hear New Balance 1080s, New Balance 1990s or something. Bro, I don't know anything. I know some, like, New Balance 450s. 550s, 450s? There's a problem with the super fans of anything. No one is a true fan like them. You got to pass the test. And it's just like, bro, it's like the same, like some of the same people that say like, oh, well, you don't skate. Why are you wearing why are you wearing not Strapback, excuse me. Why are you wearing SBs if you don't skate? You know, so I've seen so many of those comments before in the past. It's like, bro, that makes zero sense. Why does it matter if they are limited? Because it's like people that buy like running shoes, but they don't run. I'm just mad I didn't hit on the Air Max 1000s again. I can't get a single pair. 550s. Thanks, Brittany. New Balance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the most comfortable. Don't number from the name. It's easier. Tape says my favorites are most popular 580s. JoJo Dancer says. There you go. Chat is funny to watch sometimes, dude. At the end of the day, you like what you like. You buy what you want. You buy what you like. It's not gonna stop anybody. Why you buy Jordans if you don't ball? Daily Venom says. Everyone got a biased opinion. Yeah, listen. I am biased as hell, dude. I will admit that I am biased at times. Right, because like truthfully, am I the biggest New Balance head or am I the biggest New Balance fan? Absolutely not, right? But I would say that there's only certain ones that I like, right? But I wouldn't consider myself like the biggest fan. That's cool. It's a comfortable shoe. I get it now, right? So it's like saying why we rock Jordans when some of us don't ball for like what Tutun says. All these rules for wearing shoes, y'all. I know that like people are acting like there's some rules. There's no rules of being a sneakerhead, man. Like you buy what you want. If you like it, you enjoy it, you wear it, cool. You know, I just feel like in certain situations in sneakers, I just feel like some people are getting mad at the wrong people. You know, getting mad at the wrong people while you got a guy that's like just moving in silence that are buying all the pairs and reselling it and botting everything. And then, you know, we got people arguing. It's like, well, you're not a real sneakerhead. You're buying it because you just like it. It's limited. Well, at least he's wearing it for the toe, huh? Bro, I feel your pain. Would rather pay 200 plus for a quality made and use of US or England New Balance than paying for $200 plus trash quality control Nike or Jordan made overseas, V says. It's not that serious. Buy what you like. Yeah, it's not. Seems like Mr. is eliminated is the regarding the Oregon Grateful Dead Air Max 90s. Bro, I was looking at the chat on Discord yesterday, man. There were so many people just talking about the resale on the shoe. Oh my goodness. I ain't seen so many people talk about resale for one shoe. Seriously, I think the reason why people were talking about resale for the sneaker, like they were talking for like a fat minute, like for the first 20 minutes after the release. And I think it's because probably people were debating whether or not they should cancel the shoe. I think that's why. Because you have like, what, 30 minutes to cancel or something like that. Still don't like resellers, Zero Rod says. I feel you, man. Rules are for squares. I'll wear J's with an Adidas tracksuit and New Balance hat. It's so crazy. It's so funny, actually, when like the whole situation with the Cool Kicks thing that like popped off. So many people came out and just like bashed them, bro. It's just like all the real like haters of like the ones that really truthfully hate resellers came out from the woodwork. Be like, man, F them. They deserve it. This and that. Like, holy. Oh, man. The internet went crazy. And who knows what's going to happen because isn't there a court case tomorrow or something? For some reason, my membership won't re-up, Raph. Try clicking this link, Moonlight. Try clicking this link. I'll pin it for you. Watch when it's a New Balance hype with resale again. Everyone gonna agree Julian again like they need them, Base Maryland says. You know, I'm glad I wasn't in that type of mindset when that was happening. Truthfully. Like, I'm so glad I didn't have that mindset when it comes to New Balances. There was a good amount of people that were, because like, for instance, like I feel like the most like high, and for me, this is my opinion, right? The most high in demand New Balance sneaker that everybody wanted just to flip was the JJ Jones. The JJ Jones New Balances, like collabs were always good. I'm not sure how good they are now when it comes to like people wanting to resell them, but like, but yeah, I think that was like the one that like it was almost impossible to hit. Everyone is so concerned what the next person does with their shoes. I don't care if you are buying to wear them or resell. Just want to get my pair with no issue. Yeah, as long as I got my pair, I'm good to go, man. Hey, man, listen. All right. You snooze, you lose. Voodoo Shock Drop. I don't think there's going to be a Voodoo Shock Drop, my friend. Uncle Chris is saying Air Max 90s Grateful Deads wouldn't go under $700. Wouldn't go under $700 per pair, Beetlejuice. I mean, dude, everyone has their own guesses, bro. And the thing is, like, when it comes to reselling and guessing the prices, like, it's honestly a hit or miss. It really is, dude. It's either that you're right or you're wrong. Okay? Because, like, I get it, right? Grateful Dead, Grateful Dead, not SBs, Air Max 90s. Right? No one really knew that so many people would hit on the shoe. No, there was no indication that the shoe was gonna hit on Sneakers app, or was gonna land on Sneakers app, but it did. So I don't know. Everything is just a guess, man. Everything is just a guess. I just feel like I said, my guess was just like, I think market is still going to be the same next year too. It's going to be as similar as 2025, chat. Like, there's going to be certain shoes that are going to resell, and there's going to be a lot of shoes that should be an easy scoop. Like, truthfully, like, I can name you a couple shoes that are probably going to be an easy scoop next year. I could see the Air Jordan 6, those 6s, the alternate black infrareds. I feel like the market's not going to be crazy for those 6s. The 4s, the all red 4s, the Toro Bravo 4s. I truthfully think that's going to be a massive GR, and it should be an easy scoop. There's a lot of stuff that you could probably name that's probably going to have, like, won't have much resale. I truthfully don't think the Unions, Jordan 1 highs, those blue and red ones, I don't think they're going to go for much. I think in the beginning, where like Jordan Brand and Nike's going to hype up that shoe, just like similar to the Chicago's, where like, oh my gosh, like they're going for a lot of money, Raf. But I truthfully think once everyone gets their pairs, it's going to drop in the resale market, you know? So I don't know. I feel like the market is going to be the same next year. So announcing shock drops gets them canceled, Vito G says. They should do more shock drops like yesterday because it was under the radar. It really was. It really absolutely was. Is Jordan Brand and Nike going to do another shock drop? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something again. But all I'm going to say is just be paying attention over the weekend, because I feel like they're going to drop something. You're the 6, 7, 8 shout outs to my son, Gabriel says. Now, Raph, they're going to be all of those. They're going to be out, King Leo says. Yeah, it won't let me re-up. Dang it. I guess I'll try again tomorrow, Pew Pew says. I'm okay with the Fragment Union ones not going for much. I need them for the toe, Wes says. You know, I get a lot of questions. I get actually a ton of questions asking, yo, Raph, like, what is going to happen with the Fragment Jordan 1 lows? Right, that's coming up. That's dropping in the beginning of November. I truthfully think, you should not pay resale for the Travises. Don't pay resale, bro. How aren't the Travises going for like 3 bands right now, dude? I mean, I could be wrong, but I honestly think that the Travis fragments are gonna dip down like all the way to like maybe. Okay, this might be. I might sound delusional, but I think they're gonna hit under $1,000. Shoes like this are what ruined sneakers. If no one streamed about if there wouldn't be so many randoms trying to buy shoes to resell, still respect you, bro. Streams like these are what ruined sneakers. If no one streamed about there wouldn't be so many randoms trying to buy shoes. Yes and no on that, J Styles. Yes and no on that one. No, just because even if I'm not streaming, people are still gonna find different sneaker outlets to get influenced to buy a certain shoe that is hyped. Yes, because there is a lot of people on YouTube, and then they see the streams, be like, you know, what's going on? Why is there over 1,000 people in here? Must be a really popular shoe. Let's see what's going on, right? It's a yes and no, because no matter what, if I don't stream or not, people are going to find a different sneaker outlet, whether if it's on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, that they're going to get influenced to find out what's going on with the sneaker. You know, it literally, it doesn't matter. Social media has what's the wording for it? Is the word innovated? I don't know if that's the perfect word for it, but like, just like more people are on the internet looking, searching, You know, it's a tool, right? It's like, all right, if I want the shoe, let me search it up, and then shit just will pop up. You know, I missed the shock drop by like 2 hours. I'm glad I got my pumping, and I'm happy. As Saad says, there you go. But that you bang the with that comment. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's literally like, it don't matter, man. Like, it don't matter. Like, people are gonna buy no matter what, bro. People are gonna buy no matter what. I'm back. What did I miss? Did you mention possible days of EA? It's either gonna be Thursday or Friday or Monday or Tuesday. It's got to be one of those two. I'll be live every day though. You know, I'll be live every day. I'll be live every freaking day. People are waiting to control the market. Those Travis only going for much because people can't control themselves. Let them sit and brick, then buy. You have control of the market, chat. Yeah, people do, but majority of people don't. Right? People aren't, because like the thing is, this is not even a quarter of like people that are going for the shoe. Like, there's thousands of people that are sneakerheads that don't pay it, that don't care. It's like, all right, well, shoot. If I want the shoe, I'm gonna go for it. I never needed a YouTuber or internet to tell me about sneakers. I use eSpay. Ayo Sosa says, "What up, Grails only? What up, man? What up? Like, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask y'all this, because obviously you got a lot of you guys are on the internet, right? What up, New York Dad? What up, man? What is the main media apps, or I guess like whether if it's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, did I say Twitter, that you find out about upcoming sneakers? Like, what is the main, not sneaker outlet, but main media outlet that you guys use? Or like, you know, to find out the latest sneakers that are going to come out. I feel like we need to make a poll for that. Maybe I need to make a poll for that on like on Instagram or something. For me, it's like when it comes down to like upcoming sneakers, 100% it's Twitter. Twitter is like number one for me. Ravi, Discord is my main outlet. Jumperman Chris says Discord is your main outlet. JMK. Newspapers. I use Goat, MySpace. Kicks on Fire since 2018. There you go. YouTube or Instagram. I use an old Wire Telegraph. YouTube Ravi for the win. YouTube or Twitter. Yeah, I feel like it's mainly for me is definitely Twitter. If I want to see like, you know, obviously for the first looks, like here's like a upcoming shoe. Like obviously Z Sneakerhead is like a big outlet, you know, to look at, a media outlet to look at when it comes down to like, you know, upcoming stuff, especially like things that before it's even shown. And then obviously when it comes to like early reviews or like seeing the sneaker now that the shoe got announced that it's going to come out, coming out at a certain, you know, date, then it's YouTube, right? Like Instagram, I don't really find like, you know, like the latest like first, you know, breaking news on Instagram. It's always Twitter. I seen Reddit low key Maleficent Kicks on Fire app and Supply app, and the Supply app is not working for me anymore. DJ says I listen to rap streams for the latest sneaker releases. V says, yeah, I mean at this point, like anything that we kind of talk about every single morning is like the latest news of what we find out about upcoming sneakers. And plus, obviously, when we're live, we end up finding out things that, you know, we don't even know, and it just pops up during the stream. All right, so here we go, chat. First thing is foremost, we'll get to the stock number for the Air Max 95s because there's only 1,200 pairs of them. I want to get your guys' opinion about this. So, supposedly the Eric Costin Air Max 95 SBs are set to release on November 1st, which is next week. I think that's next week, Saturday. I think I want to see how you guys feel about this shoe. I truthfully thought this shoe was going to drop in not November, but December. But it looks like this shoe is set to drop next week on November 1st to anybody that was actually asking about these Air Max 95s, Eric Costins. I know a ton of you guys were asking me on Instagram too that reached out asking me how I felt about this shoe. I will truthfully say the shoe is just okay. It's not a must cop. I don't need this shoe. I got other shoes that I really, really want and I'm looking forward to in the next couple weeks. So this shoe, me personally, is going to be a pass. Wanted to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Anybody that's ghost watching this morning, wanted to hear your thoughts and opinions as well. And by the way, ghost watchers, if you're listening, if you don't mind hitting that like button, I really do appreciate y'all, especially anyone that's in here. If y'all don't mind hitting that like button, it really does go a long way. And I really do appreciate all the love and support as always. Why they look like the Yu-Gi-Ohs? Not really. It has a little bit of yellow on it. Looks like the shoe that they drop with the card. Birdkick's got a full-size run, ready to ship by where it says, yeah, not for like $800. Hell no, bro. I'm good. Need them? They nice, but passed, Pat says. Okay, November 2 stacked, passed. Yeah, I mean, I think these are going to be a sellout. There's no way that this shoe is going to sit. I'm assuming, I don't know if skate shops getting these. I'm assuming skate shops are probably going to get these as well. This shoe is not going to be an easy scoop. I think there's going to be a lot of people going after this. I think they're going to be extremely limited, especially on the sneakers app. I think there'll be more pairs at your local skate shops versus what you see on the Nike sneakers app. I think there's only going to be a few thousand pairs dropping on the sneakers app. If you didn't watch my latest video that I posted yesterday, bro, dude, I saw the stock numbers as of right now for the stock numbers for the Voodoos. Bro, those only 6,200 pairs. I think that stock is going to change. There's no way they're dropping 6,200 pairs of Voodoos on the Nike sneakers app. I think that's absolutely going to change. But like I said, we'll see what happens when it gets a little bit closer to the release. Rather just save the money for the J-Tips and Voodoos, Pat says. I'm sick of paying resale, so I haven't been copping if I don't hit retail. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I've seen people that kind of rage quit on buying sneakers and just don't buy shoes at all just because they can't hit. But I mean, man, listen, bro, there's plenty of sneakers out there that you could buy that's sitting that are great as well. When are the Voodoos dropping on Jdsports? Diego says. Like I told you guys to pay attention every single day, man. Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday has got to be one of those days that EA is going to go live. So just be paying attention. Been saying Voodoos ain't going to be as easy as everyone thinks. Well, I think Voodoos in general were going to be hard to hit regardless, man, just because the demand is there. Like, the demand is there. Like, I had a conversation with Jumperman Chris yesterday. He was like, it doesn't seem like too many people are interested in the Voodoos. I was like, bro, just wait until release day. Release day and the Voodoos, just wait. You're going to get people coming out from the woodwork for these Voodoos, man. And that's my personal opinion. And I talked about this yesterday, how, like, people don't show up to the actual until the actual release day of the shoe. You know? So I think people are going to show up for sure for the Voodoos. And they are going to sell out immediately. Yeah, I mean, technically they will be everywhere. It's just a matter of like how many pairs that, you know, all these stores are going to get, you know, a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not looking. Look, chat. Like, I get it that there's a lot of raffles out there, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be an easy scoop, right? That's out on the toe. Not sure why. Sold out for sure. I think they're going to sell out. I don't think they're not going to sit. They're not going to sit. I think they're going to sell out, but I truthfully don't think they're going to go for $400. Amo Munir social status and APB have raffles open, Rami says. I haven't copped since the SB Navy 4s. I'm going for the Voodoos, Londo says. Dude, you haven't copped since the SB Jordan 4? Man, you've been sleeping under a rock for like all year. Al Chang, what up, man? Good morning, bro. It's literally says EA on the JD on the 29th. Why are you being secretive? It's starting out for JD. Bro, I didn't see that. Asshole, bro. What the hell, bro? It literally says Jdsports on the 29th. Oh my god, is someone gonna tell this motherfucker, bro? Tooth, the shoe drops on the fucking 29th, bro. It drops on the 29th. That doesn't mean EA is going to be on the 29th. That's the release day of the shoe. Stupid. Saturday, October 25th for the Air Jordan 3s. This motherfucker too, bro. This man knows how to get to me, bro. His man knows how to get to me. I just know this motherfucker too so well. Listen. No. You guys have to understand that, like, that's just how Tooth is, bro. That's just how Tooth and I are, bro. I just know how this dude is, bro. This man always tries to get to me, man, all the time. Stupid. Oh man, I love you, Tooth. Never, you know what, Tooth? Never change, bro. Never change. Never change, bro. Never freaking change, man. Never change, bro. Never change, my friend. Never change. No, I love Tooth, bro. I love Tooth. Will the pairs be EA and online for Jdsports? No, it's gonna be a first come first serve as well. Like any other drops that Jdsports and Finish Line does. Like when they have an EA, they'll most likely drop, them first come first serve. You feel me? So, me the type of friendship never find me. Brittany says, yeah, I guess. Ask Tooth why he shut down Amazon. Yeah, he just made the stupid. It's gonna get Raph a giggle a little. Yeah, Raph and Tooth got a hella toxic relationship. Hope that type of love finds me. Tito says. Sounds like Tito wants to be single forever, huh? So those are the raffles. The raffle links for the Voodoos, if anybody's interested. Looks like Rami is posting all the raffles. No, you're good. New York Dad, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always, dude. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate that message. Ya ding dong, Orlando says. Atomic says, stupid. Anyone picked up the Jaw 3s? I know DH sent me a picture of the Jaw 3s. Dude, the entire shoe freaking glows in the dark, which is sick, dude. A lot of people are sending me pictures of the sneaker, and the shoe looks dope. The shoe looks dope, man. I don't know what the stock numbers are for the Jaws this morning, but here's the stock numbers for anybody that wants the Air Max 95s. This is a woman's exclusive, by the way. Stupid limited, dude. Oh my gosh. These are the stock numbers for the woman's exclusive Air Max 95s that are dropping in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, chat. And that's the stock you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. What up, Larry? What up, Larry? Good morning. Pass? Stupid limited, bro. Very, very limited. I don't know why, but probably because it's a woman's exclusive. I think that could be why, but obviously there's more stuff dropping, right? We got multiple shoes dropping this morning, chat. You got the Air Max 95s. You have the Air Force One Summit Whites. You got the Jaws coming out and the Air Max 95 yellow, neon yellow and black. So if anybody's interested in those, you got like a ton of shoes dropping this morning. So, what do they look like? It's these. They kind of look like the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Now I think about it. They kind of look like the Yu-Gi-Ohs. If you would wear this, people probably think you're wearing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95s. What up, Clay? Acknowledgement, baby. You going to vlog ComplexCon? I will be vlogging ComplexCon. Rami, did you decide if you're going or not? Not gonna lie, Nike killing the love for the 95s. What do you mean, John DC? You talking about because they're making it limited? Is it because they're making it limited? That's why. I don't think Nike wants the 95s to like tank. I don't think Nike wants the 95s to tank. That's why. I think they want the 95s to be very limited every single drop. I think that's their goal every single time. Because like all the 95s that have been dropping, man, every single 95 has been stupid limited. If there's only like 2,000 pairs of these, imagine how many pairs are gonna drop for Eric Costins. You know, if he wants to pay a flight, maybe 1K is a steep right now, and I got a big trip next month. It's all good, bro. It's not even worth paying $1,000 to go to ComplexCon, bro. Did Rami get his permission slip signed? I'm gonna go line through everyone else because I don't live close enough and gotta work anyways. Clay says, I feel you, man. I know a ton of people are really wanting to go to ComplexCon this year, man. Like everybody wants to go just because of the amount of stuff that they're dropping. 95 is falling off quicker than that's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy, man. And man, listen, you don't have to say that, man. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say that. Those dropped in stores. 1,000 just go. 1,000 is just to go. Well, because he has to pay a flight to go to ComplexCon. I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive, bro. It's expensive. 95 is starting to get over saturated. Atomic says. What do you mean oversaturated? What, Atomic? Do you feel like that Nike is making way too many 95s? Is that what you're saying? Because like even if they're like quote unquote when I hear like oversaturate a certain sneaker, that means they're like dropping so many pairs. Like obviously they're dropping a lot of pairs, but I'm saying like multiple, like stock numbers are high, like 100,000. Every single time. Every single time. John says, who going to ComplexCon? I need some Pata Joe Freshgood merch. Oh yeah, that's right. Joe Freshgood is gonna be there. Just like 95s drop every week, bro. Yeah, but the thing is, like, that's not really oversaturating. Oversaturating is meaning like the stock numbers are high and they're trying to have 95 sit everywhere, but they're not sitting. You know what I mean? They're still selling out. I don't think that necessarily means it's oversaturated. That's how I look at oversaturating a shoe, is that they are dropping like multiple of the same pairs. Like over like the stock numbers are high. That's what I mean. He just like a lot of them corny colorways have been dropping. Maybe because it's just the 35th anniversary of the Air Max 95s. That too. It's not the stock numbers. It's the frequency of the silhouette dropping every week. Yes, that's a good way. Arc. That is a perfect way to say it. Perfect way to say it. And plus, some of the colorways are whatever. But like, I mean, people love them. People want them. So that's just how it goes. So if y'all don't mind, make sure to hit that like button. Let's get to 200 likes for the one time. Also, if you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel. Told y'all things are going to start to pick up. Make sure you guys be paying attention to what's going to be happening in the next couple days. Obviously, next week is going to be a big week, right? I think starting next week, after like this week is over, next week is going to start to pick up because we have Travis's. I know a lot of people are going to start to talk about Travis's to build up some hype for their, So, Big Street League event at ComplexCon next door as well. And boys will be throwing down, Trey Miner says. You know if the Jaw 3s are going to be at retailers? Yeah, they were at retailers yesterday. There's the retailers got them yesterday, like DSG got them. There was a couple people that went in DSG and picked up a pair. They picked a model they want to flood and kill, and then they go to the next model. They killed the ones down to 95s. Now 90s are the next. So on, Beetlejuice says. What up, Raph and chat? What up, Ghostly? They drop like 6, 7, 95s a week. I definitely want to say that I do want that. Like, the more I see the Jaw 3s, the more I want a pair. I want a pair of the Jaw 3s. Pretty bad. And those green ones are really nice. Like yesterday, dude, my ankles are low-key hurting. Like my feet are just hurting. Maybe because I played like 4 pickup games yesterday. Like my body is freaking hurting. And I do want to try the Jaws 3s on court. I was wearing my Moonwalkers yesterday. Finally got the opportunity to finally break them in. And they feel great on feet, man. They feel great. Now that I'm fully broken down the Kobe Moonwalkers, definitely recommend still going half size up. But it is definitely a great shoe on the court. Like, I love the Moonwalkers because they're probably the best traction out of all the shoes, basketball shoes that I have. So yeah. Swollen ankles, your prego ref? No, I did like 4 to 5 pickup games yesterday, dude. I'm tired. I didn't go to bed until 1. Were you wearing Air Commander shorts on court? You look like you were going out after, Rami says. Yeah, I was wearing EA Air Commander shorts. Utilize the shorts, you know what I'm saying? Me too, Raph. The more I see the Jaw 3s, the more I want them. They look good. The Jaw 3s look good, man. Like, the colorway is like nice. The colorway on these are nice, dude. I mean, if you don't have the Grinches, like, this is a cool looking shoe. They look really, really good on feet. Would you guys say go true to size on these? True to size? True to size? Anybody who picked up a pair yesterday? Are these true to size? I wonder if Foot Locker got these. Pretty sure they do. Go true to size on these? The one dude on OKC had the Moonwalkers last night, Mar says. The teeth glow also. Said Raph the glow. Yeah, the glow part on DH on that shoe is insane, man. Insane. Half size up. The colorway is very, very nice, man. The colorway is very nice. Try the Jaw 3s. They're so comfortable, bro. They run small like Kobe's and they go up half size. Let me see. What is this? Larry, what's this link? Oh! They got the t-shirt. When's this dropping? I'm assuming this is dropping next week. They got the Voodoo t-shirt chat loaded up on the Nike app. Why? It's weird because they don't have this on the sneakers app. DSG still has them. I want to try them on in person though. I always go up on Nike basketball shoes. Maybe I'll stop by Foot Locker today. Always go up on Nike basketball shoes. Yeah. I feel like it's because they run snug. That's why. T-shirts today. Okay, the t-shirt's dropping today. Drops at 9 a.m. Raph, you got stock on the KDs? I don't, Jim Rat. I do not. Shirt on Hibbits is in 5 minutes. It's on Hibbits too. Okay, so the shirt looks like it's dropping on Jdsports at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if anybody wants the Voodoo t-shirt that's dropping on Nike, or not, excuse me, on Hibbits, it looks like they're dropping today. I would put the red laces, getting my pair today from DSG, got them for $20 off. There we go. I always got a half size up on basketball sneakers too, legit says. KDs you'll be able to loop, King Leo says. Should we go true to size on the Voodoos? I would go true to size. I would absolutely go true to size. So I would absolutely go true to size when it comes to Voodoo Jordan 1 lows. So if you really wanted them. I never go up on basketball shorts because they're supposed to be tight if you play. For casual size, yes, half size up. Deli Venom says, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just utilize a lot of my Air Commander shorts. Anything that I have, I just utilize it. I don't know. Y'all keep just buy the shirt, then I got a Moonwalker size 10. If anyone interested, got a 9.5 and 10.5 fits better. Because everyone forced on the Voodoos, King Leo says. What do you mean? Forced on the Voodoos. What do you mean? Jordan's like this, sneakers tighter type says. Don't Voodoos just fit like any other ones? I would assume so. Like, but the thing is, no. Time out. People say that the Jordan 1 lows fit a little bit different than the Jordan 1 highs. For me, my foot, I still go true to size, man. I still go true to size no matter what. I go true to size no matter what. When it comes down to Jordan 1 lows and highs, I still say true to size. So, Jaw Halloween stock, 10.7 thousand. KD Halloween stock is 7,900. Beetlejuice says. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I think. Let me see. I have candy corns, Asia ones, the GTs, Halloweens, the Wembiamas, Giannis Antetokounmpos. Yeah, for some reason the stock numbers didn't get loaded up on the on Soul Retriever for some reason, which is fine. I don't know why they did. Raph, you gonna cop the Kai's Lids collab? He dropped some of the Las Vegas convention. I don't know. I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear about that. Lowe's used to be fit differently, but in the last year, it's true to size now. Brittany says, "Yeah, I've been going true to size for a long time. I don't know. I'm a size 14, but Jordan 1 Lowe's, I go full size down." J Million says, "I don't know, Raph. I go half size down on my dunks and ones. I don't know about dunks, because SB dunks, I never go a half size up unless you're talking about regular dunks." We got 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. All right, 2 more minutes. If anybody is interested in any of the drops happening today, we got the Jaws. We got Air Max 95s. We got a bunch of stuff dropping today. I saw Kai's Solids collab. I wish he had some more teams, but I know not every team agrees to every collab. Wes says. Yeah, I mean, dude, Kais has been having a nice little legacy run this year. He had a collab with Adidas, and now he has a collab with Lids. So he's doing good for himself, man. That's awesome. Raph, didn't you say you wish you were went different size on the Starfish Jordan 1 Lows? I don't remember. I don't recall saying that. I don't know. It's been a dude. That is like one shoe I would say that I regret getting rid of. I want that shoe. I want that shoe, bro. I want that shoe back. That is like one shoe I would like to have back. Is 100% that Starfish. So it used to be big, out now, true to size. DH says. So you guys are saying the shapes is different. All right, chat. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, chat. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Buddy, where are you? Used to be Giannis 661 pairs. Cass says 681 pairs. Let me know if you guys are going for anything this morning. Air Max 95s are gonna fly, bro. Air Max 95s are gonna fly. No, I actually I think I put them as a trade. No, I traded them. I traded them. That was part of the trade when I traded for the Travis Jordan 1 Lows. So late to the stream. Sorry for the Grateful Day. Air Max is still dropping on the 24th. I don't know, man. I don't know if they're gonna drop on Sneakers app. We'll see. We'll see. Stay, okay, buddy. Stay. Where does the Voodoo shirt drop? I think they're on the Voodoo t-shirt for the it's on Hibbits. It's live right now. It's on Hibbits, I believe. What up, Shake the Toe? Yeah, let me know once you guys are pinning. What up, Flipper Drip? I would buy some Jaws, but it just bothers me that he said he would cook Michael Jordan. Oh my gosh. Basketball players are always like that. Just like when KD had that little interaction with Gary Payton. Like, remember that? I think he was in I think he was in OKC, and then he was going up against them when he was with Phoenix. He had that interaction with Gary Payton and said he would I don't know. They were talking smack to each other. T sold out already. Man, October has been pretty lame. Sneakers. What up, David? Shirt is sold out. Golly, that's it for the shirts, huh? Shirts gone. Shirt sold out, huh? Can we get a Buddy sticker? Buddy's just tired. Yeah, he had a nice little nap last night, dude. I took him out. Good thing I was up because dude took a massive shit, dude. So let me know if you guys are pending. I feel like me personally, the Air Max 95s are gonna sell out. I don't know if I don't know what the stock numbers were when it comes down to the Air Force Ones. I don't. Buddy merch need to be dripped out. By the way, I have the sweatshirts for the pre-order is coming up very, very soon, by the way. If anybody's wanting a Collection Family sweatshirt, man, it's coming very, very soon. It's like the shirt didn't even drop, Tyler says. I like the Jaw spooky merch, Jalen says. There we go. Pending. Scott G says he's pending. If you guys are pending on anything, let me know. All right? If you guys are pending on anything, let me know. Just save myself $40. Loud Pack says he would cook Jordan for sure. He's 26 and Jordan is 62. Deli Venom says. Facts, dude. What up, Jeffrey? What up, man? Good morning. Good morning, everyone that's tapping in this morning. No. Okay. Stay, buddy. What's up, Rap? Long time no see. What up, Nolan? Dude, Nolan, where the heck you been, dude? Shovel Boy Nolan, can we see a preview of the sweatshirt? Yeah, I'll have the preview of the sweatshirt very, very soon, my friend. All right, I'm just waiting until they send me the entire mock-up for the jacket. Bro, got a soft saying, buddy's tired. Rap, that ain't got nothing to do with the sticker, bro. King Leo says. I know, my fault. Just got a pair of Carmine 6s off. That's not dead stock. 120 waiting on the Travis's. What up, Mr. Lowe's? Good morning to you, my friend. Hit on both house file size 12. Let me see. These gotta fly, right? Yeah, these are flying. The bigger sizes flew. Link Nation for the 1 year re-up.
Thanks for the gifted plier.
Shaba Boy Link Nation for the 1 year re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Got the Jaws. Think I should cancel? Why would you cancel, bro? Why would you even go for the shoe, bro? The Jaws, I mean, I don't know what I forgot what the stock numbers were for the Jaws. I forgot someone said in the chat for the Jaws stock numbers. But I just think with the Ja Morant sneakers is that like there's just so many different colorways. So the KD 18's not crazy on the KDs, man. Rafi for president. Hope all is well. What up, Wicked? Good morning, dude. Glad to see some of you guys back in the chat, man. For real, for real. I haven't seen some of you guys in the chat in a while. See, that's why I told you guys start to pay attention because shit's gonna start to pop off, man. Told you guys. Dude thought dudes thought these would sell out. Man, that's why I told you guys just buy what you like. Cause like, dude, Jaw 3s are sitting on shelves. Like that all pink colorway that dropped, like those are sitting at Nike. I just feel like the real hoopers are really buying these, and they're not bad casually. If you're wearing these casually, they look like a nice little casual shoe as well. So the Air Max 95s, these are basically sold out on most sizes. What else? Air Max 95s, these are sitting, dude. Nobody wants the neon yellows. What was the stock numbers on these? Just the OGs, Rahu says. Facts, bro. I think DeCraze is supposed to be should be landing in Vegas today. I gotta hit him up because he has an Airbnb that's like literally 10 minutes away from my house as well. Like I'm meeting up with some people this weekend. I think I'm seeing the homie He Got Kicks this weekend as well. So there's gonna be some people flying in from everywhere for Complex Con. So stock numbers on the black Air Max 95s. I don't think you need stock numbers, man. They're already still sitting, dude. If you want them, you should be able to get these. It's so funny that we talk about how like someone just talked about oversaturating the 95s, but like it is finally we see an Air Max 95 sitting. Because I feel like every time they drop a 95, it doesn't sit. Like, bro, you got a full size run on Air Max 95s, man. What up, Lace Collector? Lace Collector, I've been telling you this, bro. Lace Collector, you live in Vegas, don't you? Hey, stop. Have you seen Loud Pack says? I have. Them Albina vinyls will be hitting people still not only do shows that a bunch of stop, buddy. Come on, dude. Colorado's lame. They don't mess with have any DTLR. I visit when Rafi is too busy. Sod, it's either that I'm too busy or I'm not even in town. No, I'm in Pittsburgh. Oh, so you're flying in. You got files on it? I don't know. It's okay. I got flies on it. I mean, it's an Air Max 95, right? So flies on it, messing it up. I don't know. These ones are okay. I just want the one Air Max 95 that's dropping which is the Air Max 95, just the big bubbles, the regular neons, dude. The volts. I just want that. I literally just want that. Why are Family of Air 3s going for so much unfolding retail? Under retail? I'm not sure. Damn bots immediately bought up every size in the Voodoo t-shirts. It's probably because there weren't a lot of the t-shirts, man. Did they drop them on Nike or was that Hibbits? Was that Nike or on Hibbits, chat? Because I seen that they were dropping on Nike, but someone said they were only dropping on Hibbits. Dude, I am freaking sore. Oh my god. Dude, I am so sore. Yeah, loaded up, sold out on Hibbits. Yes, Jdsports is trash sometimes. They probably didn't have a whole lot of freaking t-shirts, dude. They probably didn't have a whole lot. Just wait until they drop on Nike, chat. Just wait until they drop on Nike. Just wait until they drop. Let's see. Voodoo's shirt's coming soon. Jerome says. Yeah, they'll drop again on Sneakers app, dude. They'll drop on Sneakers app. Voodoo shirts will be everywhere. Calm. What up, Black Nimbus? What's good? Hibbits is still literally boom. 10 a.m. Boom. Immediately sold out, Mar says. Man, listen, you guys have a chance next week, man. I bet you majority of the stock is going to be on Sneakers app. Majority of the stock is going to be on Sneakers app. Majority of the stock is going to be on the Nike Sneakers app. Dude, I am freaking sore. The reason those Family Affair 3s are in retail is that there were so many people that had them early. And people are picking and choosing. Dude, I heard at like SneakerCon in the Bay Area had a ton. No, was it the Bay Area? It was Got Soul that a ton of people had those Rare Air 11s, man. Didn't Hibbits do a raffle for them prior? So they probably didn't have many left for today. Dude, I need to find an early pair of those Voodoos, man. I really do. I just want to see them in hand. That makes sense. Thanks, Tyler Nicholas says. I'm chilling, been ghost watching the past few days. Been working so much. It's all good, Black Nimbus. It's all good, man. It happens. It happens, man. It happens, bro. It absolutely happens. Link for the shirt on Nike. I don't see it. Someone, hold on. Let me see. It was on Nike. Does anybody have the link to the Voodoo t-shirt from Nike? Someone sent it over. I don't know what the link it was. It was Larry shared it too. Larry shared it. Come here, buddy. Go body. Hold on, chat. OKC Thunder got the championship rings yesterday. Yeah, I did see that. I can't share links. Hold on, let me see. My papa traded me at the Got Soul for a pair of my papa traded me a what? What? Okay, hold on, chat. Scroll from the bottom, butt size, search Air Jordan 1 low, and then scroll from the bottom. Okay. Yo, Mr. Lowe's, I don't think that link works, bro. I don't think that link worked. Sure, already sold out on Jdsports. Thank you, Mr. Lowe's. Now that worked. Thank you, honey. Appreciate that. The shirt's not even there. Shirt's not even there no more. Shirt's not there, chat. It doesn't even have a release. It doesn't even have a release date on it. I'm assuming it's probably because it's releasing on the actual date of the Voodoos. That's why. Yeah. Actions are $240. Nah, dude. Action Bronsons have been expensive though. They've been expensive for a minute. Greenlee boy, thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. What up, Raph, Alex, and Raph? What up, J boy? What's good, man? They don't have, for some reason, they don't have a date on the actual Voodoo t-shirt, but I'm assuming that it's gonna be I'm assuming it's gonna be on the actual release date of the Voodoos, which is next week, Wednesday. So, and man, listen, all I gotta say is, chat, do not sleep, man. Okay? I don't want people to end up changing up. I don't want people to end up changing up on this stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's end up being limited, and now everybody wants them. You know, listen, it's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro. It's absolutely going to happen. Because I truthfully think, like, when it comes down to the stock numbers, I still think it's low. I don't think it's gonna be 6,000. I don't think it's going to be 6,000. I think it's going to be like, I hope it's roughly around 20,000. I think it's going to be more, but like, I don't think the Zions are overhyped, man. I don't think they're overhyped. I think a good amount of people have been wanting those Zions for a minute, dude. I don't think they're overhyped. I admit, if I change up, well, thing is, I'll say this, man. It's definitely not a $400 shoe. Okay? It's definitely not a $400 shoe. Okay? Air Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. I truthfully think it's a great shoe. It's better. I've been saying this, that it's better than the Fragments. It's not better than the Chicagos. That's literally the order. It goes Chicago Jordan 1 Lows, best Jordan 1 Lows to drop. Then Voodoos. After Voodoos, it's Travis's. And then it goes Nigel's. Any word on the Bronson release date? I think it's today, Ortiz. I think it's today. Anybody who wants the Action Bronsons? I think it's today. The shirt is better than the shoe, to be honest. That's so crazy. Really? People only wanted them when they thought it would be limited. Man, limited, bro. They could drop 200,000 pairs of them. I still want them. They could drop 200,000. The thing is, I am banking on getting this shoe. Okay, I'm banking on getting this shoe. All right, I am absolutely banking this shoe on Jdsports EA in store. Because I want to wear them. I really genuinely want to wear them on Halloween. Because I have that t-shirt. I have that t-shirt that I have from Civil. The Corpse. That's the one reason why I bought that. Because it would go perfect. It would go perfect with the t-shirt. So, these in the Black Cement 4s. And I'm out, Master Chief says. Yeah, overhyped. Frankensteins are better. 3 purple colorways this year. Chill, Raph. Dude, it's like, I like them. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. Like, that's nothing wrong with that. How many red and black and white shoes are going to drop in 1 year, bro? Like, it's okay. People are going to still buy them. So, and I've been talking about wanting that shoe for a long time. So, I want that sneaker. You don't need to enter the action raffle. They will send you an invoice. That's true too. Frankenstein's flying under the radar. Yeah, I mean, I saw the pictures of it. Like, they're okay. Hold on. It's these ones that people are talking about. These are just, by the way, these are not SBs, I don't think. I think these are just like regular Dunks. But they are basically a Halloween shoe. They're a Halloween shoe. I still think Voodoos are better. I mean, this is not a bad sneaker at all. These are not a bad shoe at all. These are nice, but I just like the Voodoos better. You can never have enough. Brad's Law Pack says. Just got back on. Is there an EA? Jamie says no, not today. I would keep an eye out on EA for either tomorrow or Friday and Monday and Tuesday, because I really don't know what day EA is gonna be, man. I truthfully do not know when EA is gonna be, bro. I don't. Will there be a first come first serve in person at Jdsports? Okay, when it comes down to the Voodoos, I think they're gonna drop them as an EA in store. I don't think they're dropping as a first come first serve. Now that like the symbol is there for the Voodoos on Jdsports, I truthfully think that there's gonna be an EA for both in store and pre-order. So like for instance, I think that when it comes down to the Voodoos, right, Jdsports and Finish Line will have an EA, but they will still drop them, you know, as a first come first serve on release day. Like there's going to be a few websites that are going to do first come first serve. I think like Undefeated is probably going to get them. I think they're going to do first come first serve. I don't think they're going to drop them as an equal raffle. I think they're just going to drop them right on release day too. So maybe EA or ship to me. It could be we might not even get an in-store EA. We probably most likely will just get a pre-order. So yeah, I feel like most Jdsports and Finish Line stores are getting the Voodoos, but apparently that there's not many stock in store. There's some people are saying there's only a few, like what, 2 size run on the Jordan 1 Low. I don't know, but got the shock job W yesterday. Have a great day and great chat. You too, New York Dad. Appreciate you stopping by as always, man. Jordan 1's run big. I'm still going true to size on these Voodoos. I'm extremely excited about these Voodoos, man. Extremely excited. What happened with Jdsports, Raf? Jdsports is doing a exclusive access on the Air Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. Would you go true to size and the Zions? I'm going true to size, chat, but I know some people in here are going half size down. So it's totally up to you. You could probably stop by at your local like sneaker store and go try on some Jordan 1 Lows before you purchase the Voodoos. I mean, it's up to you, man. You guys know your foot more than I do, bruh. Okay, y'all know your feet more than I do. So if you have a narrow feet, consider a true to size or half size down. Scott G says only one size 8 in my store. I'm getting it, Valley says. Or you could be like Bread and Butter. You could live next to Bread and Butter and cop every single like drop that happens at Jdsports every single time. You do that because Jdsports over there where Bread and Butter lives, dude, they get everything. He gets everything, dude. I went true to size on the 1.0 Voodoos and it's fine. I have a narrow foot, Brittany says. My store didn't get a full size run on Voodoos, but they have my size 10. See, that's when you know Bread and Butter's plugged in, bro. My boy got plugged in because he's the only one buying from his Jdsports. I think it maybe shipped me on EA for JD. My store only got 9 pairs. So you're saying for EA, they're not gonna have EA in store. Is that what you're trying to say? They're not having EA in store. Is that what you're trying to say? Foot Patrol has SB4's full size run. Foot Patrol has the SB4s. Foot Patrols, isn't that overseas website? You're gonna be paying a grip for that shoe. Going with the size 9.5 or a 10, both fit me good, Tyler says. I swear Bread and Butter got family that owns Jdsports or something. Dude, every time he walks in that store, there's like nobody in that store, bro. It's either that dude like has like an access to the mall, like he goes through the little hallways where like it's like he's like working there, or it's just like nobody lives where he lives, bro. Because like he literally walks in and like he could get any GR that he wants, dude. So, Foot Patrol is in the UK, yeah. So you're gonna be paying a grip for that shoe. If that mall ever closes, it's GG's. Bread and Butter says. Well, I mean, you don't have any other store that you could buy from other than that like one sneaker store. I'm pretty sure there's got to be some sort of Foot Locker that you're pretty active on, right? Pretty sure. But I don't know how you guys feel about these Frankensteins. I think the Frankensteins are cool. It's not a must cop for me. I think it's a cool shoe though, but it's just nothing to go crazy about. Yeah, Foot Patrol has SB4s from the UK and are $285. Only unemployed people hit Hibbits at 9 a.m. Atomic says. That's so crazy, bro. You realize there was people in here that actually went for them, you know? So there's some people in here that went for them. And like, I'm not going to hold y'all, chat. Like, when it comes down to the when it comes down to the Complex Con stuff, I'm still debating of what to get. Like, I want to grab I feel like I already know that I'm going to grab a bunch of stuff at Complex Con this weekend. Like, I genuinely want to see that purple Jordan 11 in hand. Like, I'm curious of how, like, Future is already backdooring that pair heavy. Like, there are like so many people that that got seeded pairs on the 11s. I don't know how limited this shoe is going to be, but I don't think it's going to be limited. But I want to see those in hand. And if the Jack is still in here, I'm still going for his size. I think he said, I don't know if it's size 10 or 10 and a half on the 11s, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to see out there. I want to see if the Air Max 1000s are actually dropping with Zellerfeld, because if they're dropping that all blue joint, I really want a pair, but I don't know how they're dropping them. I'm curious of how they're going to drop it this time around, because that's the shoe that I think I'm going to wear at Complex Con on day one. I'm going to be wearing something comfortable because I know I'm going to be walking everywhere. So I'm going to be wearing those Air Max 1000s that I got from them. So Raph, grab me a pair of those purple 11 size 12, please. Drip King says, well, I already told the Jack that I was going to help him. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he's the only one that was really asking about it in the beginning when the first images came out. And then I think they're dropping the Houston colorway, and they're also dropping the Atlanta colorway. So they're dropping 3 colorways, and I still think I am a big believer that the Air Jordan Rare Air 11s are dropping this weekend. Let me see. I think this is going to be a massive GR, dude. I think this should be an easy scoop. I could be wrong. Where's the pictures? I could be wrong, but I honestly think that the Air Jordan 11, you guys let me know if you guys feel the same way, that the Jordan 11 Rare Airs is going to be an easy scoop. The hell is that? Here it is. Dropping on November 5th. Bro, the results for the Zellerfeld's already out. Barely anyone hit on that one. There was only a few people that hit. I only seen like 4 W's on that. Jumperman Chris was saying that these shoes they don't look good in hand. Jumperman Chris was saying like the shoes, this pair of the Jordan 11s, he said they don't look good in hand. But I don't know. I think these are not bad. I feel like if you could get them under retail, 100%, dude. Get them for a deal. It's thundering in Vegas. Did you guys hear that? But like the clouds are clear. I don't know if that was a thunder or if that was like... Let me look at the weather forecast real quick, chat. Weather forecast update. Here in Las Vegas, it is currently 65% of rain, apparently, right now. But it's going to be clear skies throughout the entire time. So that probably was a thunderstorm right there. Las Vegas currently at 61 degrees, cloudy. Mainly cloudy. All right. So that is the forecast for today. All right. 61 degrees, cloudy skies. Sound like a little bit of a thunderstorm right there, but it says that it's currently, it says it's raining. Oh my gosh. I see no rain. I see no rain. Nah, bro, look outside. It's crazy from Henderson side. I can't see because, like, I can't really see from the side of my apartment complex. I see, like, from, like, looking up north, but it's clear skies over there. 54 in the PA. I'll be there this weekend. I heard it's cold, surprisingly. How surprisingly? It's normally cold during this time. It's allowed to rain now. I'm good with that, Jake B says. Yeah. Now that your wedding's over. Shovel boy Jake, are you back at work? Jake, are you back at work or what? Rap, that means that 65% of Vegas has rain. Just your area doesn't, you know. Bro, Vegas is so bipolar, bro. Like, it'll say, like, it's gonna be, like, sunny all day, then, like, rain and hail just happens, bro. It's just like a hello. That's literally what I've noticed about Vegas, man. Like, you don't know when it's gonna rain. It just happens. 59 high or 65 today in Maryland. I don't know what the highest is going to be. First day back today. There you go. Let me see. It's going to be high 79 degrees. That's the highest today. So it's getting cool in Texas. Supercharger boost weather, Trey says. What the hell? That's Michigan, Loud Pack says. Only rare Air 11s. Not a fan of the ones. I think this is the order. Okay, this is the order when it comes down to these rare air pack. It goes 11s, 3s, no, 11s, 4, I don't know, 3s and 4s are up in the air. It's just either, I don't know, I feel like they're all equals. I think the 11 is the best one in the pack though. 60 degrees here, no cap run. Minimum wage job behavior, Trek says. Oh, brother. I'm by Atlanta, and it's drizzling on my end right now. Okay. 65% of rain, not 65% of the area, Roman says. It's getting cold in the VA. That sounds like Florida went on a vacation and got rain going on. Bro, like that's like the worst weather when like it's like the humidity on like the humidity of the like the heat. Like oh man, that sucks, bro. Dealing with humidity, dude. I would hate to deal with that, bro. I'm sorry. Loving this weather right now in Vegas, Gen B says. Yeah, I do too. I love the cold. Heard it flood a lot in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, because it's not built for rain, that's why. It's definitely thundering, and they don't have a lot of sewers like that. No way the 11s is better than the 4s. The 11s are 100% better than the 4s. That's just my opinion. I like 11s, that's why. But I think the 11s are slightly better than the 4s. The 4s is nice, but I just feel like the quality and everything about the 11s are just better. That's it. So I know a lot of people were saying like there was a lot of people that really love the 3s. So Rafi, Nike invited me personally to ComplexCon. You think they doing something wild again this year? Maybe Travi again? No, I don't think Travis is happening at ComplexCon. I know people would be absolutely pissed if they drop fragments. I know one person that will be really, really pissed if Jordan Brand and Nike were to drop fragment lows at ComplexCon, and that would be Francisco. Frank would absolutely be livid if he missed out on a drop like that at ComplexCon. I already know him. The biggest Travis fan, dude. He loves Travis, and he won't be there this weekend. So I just know that as one person that I know that would be absolutely upset if that were to drop. I don't think it will drop, but I mean, who knows what Nike and Jordan Brand got up their sleeve. Like, look at the shock drop that happened yesterday. Like, that just kind of shows you that, like, yo, you guys don't know what we're planning to do in the next couple days or anytime soon, because that was literally a true shock drop yesterday. Yesterday was a true shock drop. It really was. And I feel like that was like, it was an indication like, yo, Nike says none of y'all are going to find out what's going to happen. All the stuff that we do are going to be all, you know, none of the blogs are going to know until last minute. Raph, would you get him a pair? I'll get myself a pair first. It's because Raph prefers white shoes over black shoes. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. I love all white sneakers. I'm a sucker for them. I feel like Castle Rock Outlets is better low key. That's why I saw the Alma Maniers Jordan 4s. I seen the people be getting some steals at Burlington. Someone got some AE1s at Burlington for $40. Wish Atlanta post that says the Air Jordan 11 285 coming soon. Also helps monitors decide not to post anything, even that he knew, Larry says. That too. I mean, normally he'd be posting like 30 minutes before, but I just feel like that was like a literally a true shock drop. It really was. I don't think anyone necessarily knew about it, but I could be wrong though. I still don't know what exactly shock drop. Honestly, I guess not. I knew about it. Yep says. Oh, you don't know what shock dropped yesterday. It was the Air Max 90s, the Grateful Deads. That is what shock dropped yesterday. This is what was on the feed. And I kind of talked about this, how like, I'm like, dude, we haven't really necessarily seen a shock drop in a while. Like, I don't remember the last time we seen this. I think the last time we seen this was the Air Max 95, those yellow and black ones that dropped in New York. You guys remember that? Out there, I don't know if it was Brooklyn or in the Bronx. They had dropped the Air Max 95s. It was specifically for New York. And then they end up shock dropping the 95 on Sneakers app. So Rafi, please pick me of a pair of sneakers from ComplexCon that has the most resale. For you, Chesta? No thanks. Dark sale this Sunday by the way, Azad says. Yeah, I might have to buy some more Jdsports stuff, dude. I need to buy more Jdsport. But I know this weekend, since Civil Regime is going to be at ComplexCon this weekend, I'm 100% grabbing a t-shirt. Because I know they said like the first 25 people get a free t-shirt. So first 25 is getting a free t-shirt at Civil Regime. So pretty excited about that, man. Super excited about that. Just got my Action Bronson raffle email, DHS. Congrats. Travis better not play with my emotions this weekend. Frank, I know you're going to be pissed, bro. You already know, man. I already know. Bro. Don't call me by my government name. That's literally your name on Discord, bro. That's your fault, not mine. Francisco, I just got the extra tickets. What's up, Filthy says. I know the thing is Nike Sneakers app, or AK Nike, was handing out free general admission tickets to like random people here in Vegas. I've seen that. But like that GA, that's what sucks about that GA line is that like I don't think GA, so VIP gets in before GA, so they'll open up the VIP line at like I think 9 or is it 10 o'clock or something like that, and then GA comes in like right after. But I don't know if they were doing it all at the same time. But like both lines last year were like, oh my God. I don't know. Maybe because it was Travis Scott. I think that was the reason why there was so much like traffic of people going in. But like, I would assume that it's going to be the same thing. Like, truthfully, like even without Travis, maybe it's a little bit slower. But I think since there's so many stuff dropping, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people showing up to ComplexCon this year. I still think so. I still think there's going to be a ton of people showing up. And I think tickets are a little bit cheaper this year than it was last year, I believe. I could be wrong, but I love 992s. Just bought 4 pairs of including the Joe Fresh goods. Might have to lay off the New Balance for a while. From what I've seen from the Zion Air Jordan 1 Low stocks, limited 30,000 pairs worldwide and 997 pairs on Sneakers app UK exclusive. I heard there's gonna be roughly around 6,000 pairs dropping on the Sneakers app. I didn't hear 900. There's no way they're dropping 997 pairs on Sneakers app. Bro, I didn't know there was an L&L here in Texas, San Antonio, Texas, and bro, that place is busting. It's good. It's very, very good. It'll mess up your stomach, but it's still really, really good. I'm missing ComplexCon again, SMH Malcolm says. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like, I seen how many content creators are. There's a lot of content creators that are going, man. A lot of, like, influencers going because of the amount of stuff that are dropping. I don't know if, like, it's just because it's Vegas, or, I mean, either or, even if it's in Vegas or, like, LA, I think people are still going to show up. So... Oh, I mean UK. Oh, gotcha. You meant the UK is only getting 900 pairs. Gotcha. Wording is wrong. It's all good. Get all out of comments before the versus battle. King says. I don't know if did they announce that if Lil Yachty was dropping something? Did they say if Lil Yachty is dropping anything? Yeah, I don't know if Lil Yachty is dropping anything. Last year they dropped the Air Force Ones, but like the way the Lil Yachty team ended up doing that, dude, like it was like you get in line, you break a box, and then you could possibly win it, but you're not guaranteed. Some good artists too, yeah. Rappy rip some packs, bro. Collab says, no thanks. If I start ripping packs on the channel again, dude, I'm gonna get called a copycatter. I'm gonna get called a copycatter. You can't do that, dude. Can't do that, bro. There's only one person that could do that on this sneaker platform. Only one person, bro. No one else is allowed to do it. No one else is allowed to do it. He's dropping a deuce. Loudpack says I might be for the Yachty's Stussy collab. Wes says. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious of what they're dropping for Joe Freshgoods, because I know Joe Freshgood is dropping some stuff. I'm not a big fan of what Billionaires Boy Club is dropping. You guys want to see what they're dropping? Where did oh my gosh, my tab just freaking... Hold on. Whoops. I accidentally took my tab down. Let me show you guys real quick of what they're dropping. Billionaires Boy Club. Or did Complex Con posted it? Oh, bud. No, they didn't. Did they not? They probably didn't. Did they not drop it? BBC? That's messed up. I thought they did. Here it is. What's up, buddy? Is this the post? Here it is. Here it is. Billionaires Boys Club is dropping a sneaker. I don't know what they're collabing with. That's the shoe. That is what they're dropping. Oh, shoot. I'm not even showing it. That's what they're dropping at Complex Con. Dude, it is thundering. I could hear the thunder. This is what they're dropping. Thoughts? It looks like Cortez's. That's what the shoe looks like. It literally looks like Cortez's. Is it Reeboks? How's Buddy? Buddy's good, Jake. He's a lot better. He wasn't yesterday he didn't poop out any blood. Here, buddy. Hi. Come on. Oh. Did you just eat? What did you eat? You ate your food? Come here. Come on. Boy. Come here. Come here. Whatever then. Ice creams. I would pay $3,000 for this. Hey, stop. Looks like an old ice cream that Pharrell had 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this, man. I mean, I'm gonna check out the booth. I'm gonna check out like most of the booths that are out there. I know Hidden NY is doing something as well. These are giving out OG ice cream vibes from the Pharrell. They look nice, but not for me. Ronald McDonald's shoe, John DC says. I feel like out of all the shoes that they're collabing with at Complex Con, I think the best one I don't know what the best one is gonna be. I'll decide that when I'm there. I'll decide that when I'm there, because I don't know which shoe is gonna be the best one that they are collabing with. But I just know I want to try to at least like try to snag some so I could show you guys on stream. So looks like unheard of Cincinnati are back with a secondary colorway limited to 750 pairs. You know what, I love what unheard of is doing, but I honestly think they fumbled on this one. But I get it, it's more of like the hometown type shoe. I'm not a fan of this at all, like, no offense. Phil does an amazing job what he does for the community and what he does in general, and I think they've done an amazing job this year from the last drop that they did, especially when they first dropped the grandma's couches a year or two ago. But this one is just, I'm not a fan of this one at all. This one may just be like one of those sneakers that are only for the locals, like anybody that's from Cincinnati. But overall, like, as a consumer look on the shoe, like, I'm not crazy on these. Not crazy on these. Like, the story probably is sick, but like the shoe in general, it's like, this is okay. This is okay. Maybe it's just the colorway. It's just the colorway, that's it. But like I said, it's dedicated for like anybody that's from Cincy. So it's like, you know, I get it. But like for me, this is probably a shoe that I probably wouldn't wear. I like the piggies that they dropped. Like, that was like one of my favorite drops that they did this year was the piggies. Those ones, I love the grandma couches. I love what they did with those. But I don't know. These ones are just okay. These ones just okay. I love those. I'm a sucker for orange and blue. I'm not a FC fan. What are these? Scott G says these are the unheard of Adidas collab that they have coming up here. And there's two different colorways. There's this one, and then there's the it's like an all orange colorway as well. Yeah, if you're a Broncos fan, if you're a Broncos fan, that's definitely a Broncos colorway, or a New York Knicks fan for sure. But I think the all blue one definitely pops. This blue one's better than the all orange one. So I don't know. That's just it's okay. It's nothing to go crazy about. But I think what they've been doing out there, Phil and their team, they've been doing a really, really good job. Cool for Phil to swing through Rami's stream last night. Yeah, I think Rami was telling me that he was gonna have Phil, and he was showing the early look of his shoe, which was really, really cool. So I really can't spend more money on shoes until Voodoo's come out. So many other shoes than dude, listen. Think about this. If you put in enough footwork for the Black Hats, Chicago 1 lows, next month you should be able to hit. Okay? You should absolutely be able to hit. There's no reason why you cannot hit on those two shoes. I think they're going to be everywhere. Phil explains on Rami's stream how he mauled the shoe, Jelly Venom says. They should honestly, like, this would be really, really cool. I think it would be out of the scope for Adidas to probably do. But they should just, like, since they're going to be pushing a whole lot of the jellyfishes, Adidas, this might be a far off, like, idea that they probably won't do. But they should do like an unheard of Pharrell Williams jellyfish collab. I mean, if it looks like that's what Adidas is about to do, is that they're about to pretty much limit the jellyfishes for now, and then they're gonna oversaturate that shoe very soon. I promise you guys. Like, jellyfishes are gonna get pushed pretty heavy, I think, in the next year. Like, there's gonna be tons of colorways in that, to a point where, like, you know, people are gonna start to not want them. And I think that'd be a cool idea if they did that. If they did like an unheard of unheard of Pharrell Williams, Adidas collab, Jellyfish collab. That'd be sick, but it probably won't happen. They asked him to do an Ultra Boost. Phil said they asked. He should. Absolutely. He should do an Ultra Boost. That would be sick if they did an Ultra Boost. But I don't know if it's like the whole trends of like, because they want to look at a sneaker where like they want to see what's hot, and then they kind of give it to the certain collaborator. Because like Ultra Boost, I don't know if you guys think or anything like that. I still don't think it's an overdated sneaker. I think it's, Ultra Boosts are still a comfortable shoe. But like in the sense of like a consumer aspect of like people kind of moving on to different, sneaker technologies, like I don't know if anybody would gravitate to an Ultra Boost. Like, I don't know, that I might be wrong. I might sound delusional about it, but like I still think that'd be a cool idea. I think Ultra Boosts are really, really comfortable, but I don't know. Phil's doing a good job, man. I think he's doing an absolutely amazing job on what he's doing with the brand. It seems like he gets a lot of love to what he does. He said with an Ultra Boost, he can't really do much changes besides the colorway. The models are able to change things up. Weather update to the pouring on my end, Synergy says, I still wear my Ultra Boost 4.0s. The 2.0s were my favorites. I know everyone's going to say, and it's like a biased opinion, where like the 1.0s are forever going to be like the best one. But like 2.0s was always my favorite as well. But I feel like they all fit the same. They always fit the same, man. I had two different colorways with Ultra Boost. I had an all white colorway, and then I had it was all white, and then I had something else too. I forgot there was other colorway. I only had 2 colorways in Ultra Boost in my entire life of rocking Adidas. Still have 15 pairs of Ultra Boost. Some still DS. That's so crazy. And NMDs. Ultra Boost is still comfortable than NMDs though. Like, I would say like the most comfortable boost is the Pure Boost. Pure Boost is really comfortable. Pure Boost is really, really comfortable. I had the cream pair, Assad says. Yeah, I literally had an all white colorway, white bottom and everything. And I remember whenever like Ye wore the I think he wore like the white one with the black bottom, I believe, and then the purple one with the black and purple one. Oh man, people wanted those because he wore them. OG Black 1.0s and Cream 1.0s, best Ultra Boost. I still have about 10 pairs of Ultra Boost 4.0s. I use them for errands. Nam says, there we go. Lowriders Super Show and CompexCon at the King says, yeah, I mean, dude, I only think I'm going to day 1 to CompexCon. I don't know if I'm going to go to day 2 because I'm going to be alone going to day 2. I'll probably just go one day. I think that's all I need for CompexCon this year is only day 1, even though I could go to both days. So I still have the whole Adidas DMBZ Dragon Ball Z collection. DS E-Money says, shoot, I missed the Nike Lunar Glides. Oh my gosh, Lunar Glides. Holy smokes. Speaking of a throwback, Lunar Glides, I haven't heard that in like years. I haven't heard that in a long time. Lunar Glides. I bought so many NMDs during the hype of it. I mean, bro, like, listen, everybody did. I'm sure a lot of people did. Not everybody, but a lot of people did. Like Yeezys, Adidas, NMDs, Ultra Boost. Everyone was on that wave, man. Like, especially when like they were constantly oversaturating Yeezy slides and foam runners. Because that was literally like the bread and butter for like resellers on flipping was Yeezy slides and foam runners. Like, what a time, bro. Foam runners, like, I remember the first time that they dropped Yeezy slides, nobody wanted them. Everyone called them a brick of, like, a big chunk of butter. And then they were sitting on Yeezy Supply on the original release date on Yeezy slides. They were sitting. And then, I don't know how that blew up, bro. Not me, Frank says. Thanks for putting that in the chat, Frank. Yo, Raph, check out Buddy in the background, just chilling. Yeah, he's up and going, man. Yeah, what a time, dude. And like, and there's no way that anyone can't deny that, like, you know, you weren't in that wave of sneakers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody was, dude. Like, what a time, bruh. It really was. Like during the Yeezy day times. Oh my goodness, bro. When everyone was like fiending for like Yeezy, like when they announced the 350 V1s dropping, the Pirate Blacks, and then when they announced the Turtle Doves, oh my goodness, dude. That was like a crazy time, dude. Crazy time. Crazy time, guys. A crazy time. Crazy time. Can you see if you grab me a Hot Wheels from Complex Con? Hot Wheels. Oh, yeah, Hot Wheels is going to be there, huh? I have a lifetime supply of Yeezy slides. That's all I wear. Bro, like I said, when I was moving to Vegas, dude, I had like 6 pairs of the same slides. It was like that blue pair. It was like that blue colorway and the tan colorway. How's Buddy's stomach doing today? He's doing well, man. He was doing good yesterday. He took a number 2 around like 2 or 3 p.m. and it was fine. We fed him his regular food diet and he was fine. We have like these snacks for him, and dude, last night I gotta tell the wife, like, we might not have to give that to him because dude, he shit like crazy yesterday. Tapping that out of the Confirmed app, Assad says, dude, the Confirmed app was one of the well, actually I wouldn't say that. It was like Yeezy Supply was like one of the worst websites. What up, Tanene? Good morning, see you this weekend, my dude. I took a number 2 around 10:15 a.m. today. Rami says, nice. You still have a pair of slides you messed up working on the car? I think, I don't even know I still have those. I don't think I do. Bad Bunny's Gazelles sizes on Adidas at DH says. Which colorway? The pink ones? And I gave a link at the same time, Rami says. Yeah, I don't think I have those Yeezy slides anymore. You talking about the one Yeezy slide that I really regret getting rid of was the orange one. That was like one of my favorite ones. That was absolutely one of my favorite ones, and I freaking got rid of them. Wasn't looking for Yeezys, King Leo says. 350 reflective static blacks were iconic. Oh my gosh, dude. I got 3 pairs of those. I had 3 pairs of those. That is when, all right, so that was when, okay, that was the time where like Yeezy 350 V2s were like peak, bro. I would say, like, all reflective, when the all reflective joints were coming out, like, oh my gosh. And then they had like the regional exclusive stuff, dude. Like, that was when, actually not peak Yeezy 350, but I mean peak like Flex App. Flex App was peak, bro. I hit on almost every single 350 V2 on Flex App when they did that 4-digit code stuff. Like, I was hitting all types of Yeezy 350s, like the Belugas 2.0s, the blue tints when they first originally came out. Those were when like the 4-digit codes. Like, that was peak Flex App. And like, it was like, if you had like I think a head start, you would get like 10 minutes before. Like 10 minutes before 3 o'clock. Well, that's 6 p.m. Eastern time. I couldn't be hype Yeezy low key. It made the from the cheaper material untaxed in retail or resale. Well, I mean, now obviously when they were trying to, move all the pairs and get rid of them, get Yeezy for like 30-40 bucks, and like all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, Yeezys are dead, bro. Stop it, dude, because that was, like I said, like, people were going crazy, but people obviously had to, wanted to change up. People just kind of moved on. I think that's the whole principle of it all. Like, overall of it all with Yeezys is that people just moved on. People absolutely just moved on from Yeezy. So it is what it is, dude. Like, it was a nice little time, nice little run, and then it's just officially over, dude. You're never gonna forget. Like, that's like, you're never gonna forget the times when it comes to that sneaker times when Yeezys and Adidas were hot during that time. 3 people? Huh? A lot? Oh. I have V1s. No, Yeezy's still great. I mean, I still rock them. I rock my Yeezy slides all the time. I still rock them. I still have my foam runners as well. I have a dead stock of foam runners in my collection still. So I have a double up because the other one is like B. It's this. I don't know if it's the salt colorway. It's like just that sail colorway. Yeezy made off white. Travis, all this shit. Beetlejuice says still wear my Yeezy, especially my all black 350. Kevin says. What up, Chris? What up, man? How are you, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure I just run it up for the one time. Still got my Zebras, Pirate Blacks. I think the best 350 V2 of all time is the Zebras. Zebras and then Beluga 1.0s. And then obviously people will say like the breads are going to be up there. But like that is like number one peak is Yeezy Zebras, man. 350s. Like that is the best 350 V2 of all time. And it's so crazy. I remember like they got to a point where like Yeezy 350 V2 Zebras were sitting at Foot Locker. Like I think that was back. Dude, I don't even know what year that was, but I think it was 19. And like, dude, Yeezy 350 V2s were sitting at Foot Lockers. I think I've got more Yeezys than anyone here. My storage is stacked of Yeezys, Dougies. There you go. I'm sure it is because you're a huge Adidas fan. Still wearing my Yeezys knit runners. Comfy for the winter and fall, Maleficent says. There you go. I sent you a pic of my slides and foam runners collection. XR Instagram. Not gonna lie, I'm hyped for this weekend. Tanene says. Dude, Civil's... dude, Complex Con. I'm telling you, Tanene, Complex Con's gonna be dropping a lot of stuff, dude. And it's definitely a cool event that they have. They got going on when it comes to stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Chris Montgomery, you sent me something? Let me see. Dude, that's a lot of Yeezy slides. I've seen worse, though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Yeezy foam runners. That's not a lot. It's nice, but you have a lot of Yeezy slides. You have, like, looks like you have 8 of them. See, I regret getting rid of those blue ones, too. I regret it so much. So... yeah, don't rub it on Francisco's face, dude, because he's mad that he's not gonna be there, dude. I want to check out Van's booth, low key. Yeah, we'll check out all the booths, man. We'll be checking out all the booths out there for sure, because the booths out there are huge, bro, huge, and they're very creative. Like it's not like SneakerCon where like you show up and they just have stuff on the table. No, like they're actual booths, bro. Like some of the booths at ComplexCon, like you have to walk through their like little hallways just to get inside their main booth. Like unheard of. They had an enclosed booth where like you didn't know what it looked like inside unless you went inside. Like Hidden NY like literally had their booth. What's it called? They had it enclosed, so no one knew unless you walked in there. And like when you walk in there, like bro, people were in like some sort of suit, dude. This shit was insane. So it was cool. Yeah, probably has a family. Wait, what happened? Yeah, not my fault. He has a family. He was talking about Frank, my fault. Yeah, it's cool. It's absolutely cool. And the same thing with Salehi. Like Salehi's booth, like we didn't know what it looked like inside. When me and Frank were like standing in that line, like we were like literally 10th in line, and it took like an hour and a half to get in. And like the booth inside was like, it was dark as shit because obviously it was the glow in the dark Crocs. And like, and they told everybody, hold on to the rail. And you didn't, bro, it was dark as shit. You couldn't even see until you got to the end. And it was like just a little small little like booth. And then they opened this box window, and then they hand you the shoe. Cause they ask you in the beginning, like what size you want. They kind of like walkie talkie to the person that's like in there, that's inside, that's handing out all the shoes. And they open up this window, and then like they just give it to you, and that's it. Like super cool. Like it was like really very creative the way they did it inside. So it was cool. Never got to. I got my hands on the Wave Runners, the best Yeezy in my opinion. Yeah. There's a couple other booths that are, you could see. For instance, like Hellstar, they had like a fence, like they had like a gated fence to get in. But you could see like what they have. But I'm sure they're probably gonna have all types of, like Lil Yachty had a whole like concrete freaking truck in there too, because of his concrete Air Force Ones. So I think it's going to be cool this year as well. I'm excited for what Zillerfeld has. I know the homie Seth Fowler is going to have his own booth for his socks. Super excited to see what he has got going on. So Synergy for the 2. I smell Jollibee in the near future. Here you go. Here you go. Synergy bumping his gums about this weekend.
Synergy Media donated
Look at it. Look at this guy. Look where all my gooners at. Look at it. Synergy bumping his gums.
In the near future.
Sam hyping up this weekend. Where's all my gooners at, bro? You see this guy? Shout out my Synergy for the $2 donation. I smell Jollibee in the near future. Bumping his gums. Oh, here you go. And then you're gonna be disappearing on a Saturday. You know, I ain't gonna hear Synergy all weekend. I've seen this story before. You know what, today, let's go get some sushi. Let's go get some sushi this weekend, bro. You down for some sushi? Synergy, you want to go get some sushi with us or what? Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. Oh, buddy. Good morning, Raph. What up, Unknown? What up, man? I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. Yeah. The homie Synergy's allergic to Tanene. Yachty has never done anything with concrete. You can tell by his soft hands, Hito says. That's so crazy. I'm down. Backup camera, Synergy says. Yeah, all right. Pull up, dude. You should have got that. You should have got that ticket. You should have got that ticket from fuck God, friend Francisco. Yeah, spit it out, Junior. ASG, my guy, for the 43-month re-up says go Niners, my guy, dude. It's been a minute.
Go Niners.
Shout out my boy ASG for the 43-month re-up says go Niners. Shout out my guy, man. Tanani, you gotta let me know when you're gonna show up because I have to go to a trunk or treat on Friday. I forgot. I gotta go trunk or treat at my daughter's school this upcoming Friday. So I used to do a camera work for the hub. Wow. And OnlyFans, huh? DH. What's up? What's up, bud? All right. Sushi or Korean barbecue? I'm down. I'm down for either or. NFC is dog water, Assad says. NFC is dog water. What? DH doing his Lord's work. Sushi because I just did Korean barbecue for wifey's birthday. We'll talk about it later. Look at what Synergy just said to Nene. He said this man thinks he gets to decide. He said sushi because I just did Korean barbecue for wifey's birthday. Get a load of this guy. Thinks he could just decide where we should eat. I can't do barbecue that much. Get a load of this guy. Yo, Synergy, you're literally digging a hole for yourself, bro. Get a load of this guy. Now all of a sudden this man wants to be picky. Do you hear this? Oh, man. Yo, Rav, you like the Niners Air Max 90s? Yeah, they're very nice. I know a ton of people. I appreciate you. Anybody that was like sending me like the links for that shoe. Man, it was like, yo, I can't do this. Can we do this? You're gonna drink a whole bottle of tequila either way, as that says. Only thing about Zebra V2s is that it turns yellow. It does, man. It absolutely does. Oh man, shout out away, dude. You know what, Synergy never change, bro. Never change. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all. You guys enjoy your day, man. Have a great Wednesday. Like I said, I'll be live every single day. Tapping in with y'all as always. Hopefully, we get EA, surprising EA tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. But you guys enjoy the rest of your morning. Love y'all. Rumors 5K stock for the Grateful Dead tomorrow on sneakers, but it's not loaded up. Is it gonna load up today? Is it gonna load up, Rami, or is it gonna shock drop again, or is it an EA? I don't know. We'll see. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. All right? So you guys stay easy, bro. For real, for real. You guys stay easy, man. All right. Love y'all. Hit that like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I think I might have a video later too. We'll see. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. Maybe we'll get a video. We'll see. But see you guys. Love y'all. I'm out ya. Peace.